difference between what it means to be good when you're trying to be epic. No, you don't gotta believe in me, nothing can stop me, I already said it. I'm taking everything they stole from us. You got your problems, I'm a whole nother. I'm giving people something to believe in, I'ma show them freedom like a bone cutter. We gon' fight back. Yeah, we breaking chains over here. You can stay over there. Cause this is revolution mixed with execution, we insane over here. We taking over, making no excuses. They can't control us when they only shooting blanks. Don't obey the rules, we go against the grain. We fight the system until no one is enslaved. I'm defying, I rise in a crisis. I know what the price is. I'll show them what a fight is. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. Nah, this ain't hate speech. This is faith preach. This is Shakespeare mixed with Banksy. This is screaming out until you can't breathe. This is I don't care how long it takes me. Cause I know freedom reigns here. Already overcame fear. So if I wanna see it, then I gotta be it. I'ma be changed. I'm defying. I rise in a crisis. I know what the price is. I'll show them what a fight is. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back.
What's up, everybody? Anthony here, 6 man. We are on episode 165, Tales of the Darkside, Saturday night, my friends. We got a cool show, man. More Star Wars, dude. Lots of cool shit going down, bros. I'll say what's up to everybody in the chat, and then got some people already backstage we're gonna bring in. We got some more coming. So, but let's see who's already here, man, this Saturday evening, man. Oilers, what's up, my man? Crispy Vader versus Sculpted Mullet, showdown of the century. Interesting, maybe. Is it a showdown? I don't know. Also, I hate this Vader costume. You're looking like Dart helmet. Dart, you think so? Well, we're gonna look at it. We'll see, brother. Keith, what's up, my man? Pre-ordered boss. Hell yeah, dude. Obi-Wan sculpted and soon the Vader. And there might be more this week. Yeah, man, a lot, man. Amir, what's up, dude? Got my tea. Let's get the show going. Appreciate you, my friend, coming through, man. Also was able to get Cody. Awesome, dude. We're gonna talk about that. That was some bullshit. Charlie Unicorn, what's up, my man? Obi-Wan is my guy, but I'm holding out for an Artisan Obi-Wan from A New Hope. Hey, dude, hell yeah. That would be awesome. That would be really awesome. Moose, what's up, my man? Yeah, I bought a couple of do-bags today. Woo, where are you gonna put all that stuff, bro? That's pretty awesome, though. Grats, man. Pedro, what's up, my friend? Thanks for coming, as always, man. Dustin O'Neill as well. What's good, my dude? Mike, what's up, man? Wasn't ready for the second wave of Star Wars Hot Toys. Miss Cody. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, dude. A lot of people did. Justin, my bro, what's up, dude? Positive vibes, man. Hell yeah, dude. Always, my friend. Toy collector, what's up, my dude? Maybe in the minority, but none of these Star Wars announcements interest me. I get that. Some do for me, but not all. But at this rate, it's gonna be a slow 26 for me collecting wise. That's good though, in a way, right? That's good. We're overwhelmed, man. Star Crash, what's up, dude? Somehow MAFIA returned. Yeah, I know. I've been in and out of it, man. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm here. It's Saturday night, man. It's awesome. Punisher, what's up, dude? How you doing, my friend? Thanks as well, man. Andy Master, what's up, my buddy? Everybody, a lot of people already in here, man. Damn it, Spock, what's up, dude? Great to make it live once again. Hot Toys bring on the Andor figures. Yeah, listen, I haven't watched the last parts of Andor, and I don't know if anybody else is in the chat. It is awesome, but just for everybody in the chat, let's not spoil any Andor for people who may have not seen it yet. Iron Star, what's up, my dude? What a week of reveals. Hope all had a great week. Hell yeah, dude. You as well, my friend. Windman, what's up, my dude? How you doing, dude? Old 16 as well. What is up, man? I got red in the ledger. Driving through the desert. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to California, huh? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. Who else we got up in here? Toyvox, what's up, my friend? How you doing, man? AJ, my dude at the con right now, man. About to crash from being at Comic-Con floor for 10 hours today. I have to catch up on the replay. Have a fantastic stream, my friends. Dude, thanks, my man. Dude, cons, you know how it goes, bro. You would get drained at conventions. Clinton, what's up, my friend? Thanks for coming as well, dude. Anybody else, man? If I miss, I'm sorry. Funky Cold, what's up, brother? How you doing, my dude? I am one with the Force. The Force is with me, says CT 603. Was that a haiku? No, that was too many, but it did rhyme. It did rhyme, my man. And Darth Profi Mario, my man. I will bring some people in. Speaking of, man, CT, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's happening?
It's happening, man. It is happening, man. We also, Mario is in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, yo?
You're here.
That I love.
Did I surprise you? Sorry.
Love what I see. Love what I'm seeing there.
The Marvel collection CT, yeah, it's looking pretty good, huh?
No, a little lower.
Yeah, Marvel's looking good.
Okay.
Iron Man up here is looking great.
Look at that, Captain Marvel.
I love that stick, dude. You know, so
and that Nebula.
That Nebula, yeah, bro, it's all here. But
No, it all looks great, dude.
nah,
Oh
man,
shit, you got some Star Wars there. What?
I can't put my clones away, man. I got to put them somewhere. I've got like a garage shelf behind me with like 2 Vader statues, a quarter scale Vader, and all 501st right in front of them. I freaking love it, dude. But yeah, I need to get these out of here and get all the troopers in here. Yeah, I freaking miss it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know if you guys saw it before, but I actually got a EFX helmet right here. Full
No,
scale,
I kind of see half of it.
Let me see if I can pull it over here a
Is
little
that
bit
oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah, bro, look at that.
more. Finally got a chance to put that up, so loving that. The wife hates it, scares the shit out of her.
Oh no, so let me ask you, since I have you full screen.
Yeah.
You say what this is as if we know what this is.
What is this? Is
I don't know. You said it was what is it? EFX? Did you say?
EFX? It's
So-
EFX Darth Vader helmet.
Does that mean it's
from A New
accurate
Hope.
or
New
like?
Hope. From A New Hope? Yeah, they scanned it from the original. I think from the original prop. You know, so this is like the most accurate that you can get from A New Hope, but it's a cheaper version. I mean, it's not. The paint amps aren't really there. It's missing a lot of detail, but just the sculpt alone, it looks incredible. I love it.
Oh wow!
Once
All
again,
right.
showing his not a true Star Wars fan.
This is a broke Star Wars fan that's compromising, bro. That's what this
If
is.
he's
I'm
talking
talking
about
about-
me, I
I'm
asked
talking about
questions.
Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Oh, yeah.
Hold
How
on,
do you
let me
not
inter-
know
let me-
about
let me-
EFX?
Let me interject for everybody in the chat. I ask questions because there's people in the chat that never know questions sometimes. So you have to ask, what is this?
Nice cover.
Even if I know what it is, I'm still gonna be like, you know, because people need to know. People don't.
Okay,
Some people
I see.
don't know.
I see.
Mhm.
It has nothing to do with true Star Wars fan. You see all this behind me?
We'll
Not
get back
one
to that.
Star Wars figure back here. All right. No, I'm kidding. There's a
Damage
couple,
spot.
but-
No, sorry, bro. No,
No,
Star
they're
Trek
mostly
here.
in
I
the
don't
room.
think
I
it'll
know,
ever
no
happen,
Trek
so.
representation, man.
Sorry, but
for,
Not yet.
for Mario.
Not
dude.
yet.
Not yet.
Not ever.
But dude, that's really badass, man. That's cool. That's a
Oh,
cool
thanks,
helmet,
man.
dude. So
Yeah, no, I love it, man. I mean, I've had it for a long time, just sitting in storage. I just finally
pretty
made space
sweet,
for it.
dude.
So,
I know a couple more people came in though. Walker, what's good, my friend, dude? Thanks for coming through, man. If I miss, I think I just saw Billy as well. What's up, my man? How you doing, dude? I think you said more up at the top. What is up? There we go. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming in on this Saturday night, hanging out with us, dude. Yeah, badass right there. Look at that, man.
thank you, man.
Yeah, Nightwing for sure, for sure. The Gorn, the Crisis on I forgot what planet that was. You know who's gonna know? This guy right here.
Cestus 3.
There we go. I fucking, you know. How you doing, Rob? How you
What's
doing,
going on?
Nah, man, nothing, man.
I got a figure.
You did.
Ooh.
I did. I haven't even opened it.
Oh.
I
Well,
got
we're gonna have to take a
Soldier
look.
Lad.
Soldier Lad.
So toys from the boys. From the boys.
Oh shit.
Ah,
Yeah. It's my third So Toys The Boys figure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
What's that X-Men behind you on the left-hand side? That yellow box on your left.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
That's an omnibus.
Ooh.
That's Ed Pisker's omnibus of X-Men Grand Design.
Nice.
It's very
Badass,
cool.
bro.
This place is such a mess. I'm trying to clean it
Oh,
up.
it's okay. Look, man. Ren's Talentino saying happy birthday. to
Happy birthday, Rob.
Thank you. It was
So-
on the actual 15th, so it was
It
my
was.
birthday.
Well, it is your birthday here.
I don't even know anymore.
It is
I know.
your birthday.
I don't know.
And
what-
And I got Moon Knights hanging out right here. It's gotta, move. Maybe
Well,
Moon Knight
listen,
can move
it
right
wouldn't
up.
be your birthday, man,
Nice.
without
There you go.
the birthday song.
It's your birthday today. Robert!
Wow.
It's your birthday today. Robert!
There we go. Happy birthday.
That's amazing.
Rock and roll and celebrate. Celebrate, we will. Lose control and you cut the cake. The night is yours. Destiny awaits. Oh, wait with so share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today. Robert! It's your birthday today. Robert!
Wow, that's just, I don't know what to say.
Open your gifts! Blow out your candles! Robert!
There you go, my man.
Thank
Had
you
to
for
do
that.
it.
That's amazing.
It's awesome, bro. Happy birthday, though, for real, man.
Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
thank you.
Yeah,
Happy
my
birthday,
man. A lot of people in the chat. Yeah, of course, man. Always, man. Always got to
Thank you,
celebrate
thank you.
birthdays.
Thank you. I'm still alive.
Especially at our ages.
I
We
know.
don't know. We can
I
fall.
know. I'm building some Moducases. cases. One day I'm going to be able to broadcast in front of my collection of figures as well.
You do. You got some stuff back there.
Yeah, but that's just stuff on the shelf.
Yeah. Well,
You can't
Yeah.
see my Jazz Inc. land speeder.
no.
Oh,
We can't. We
Yeah.
can't see any of that stuff.
Oh.
Is it actually still intact? I heard those things aren't holding up so well.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I heard a few of them weren't. didn't
How's
survive.
yours back there?
well,
Is it holding up?
what, my snow speeder?
Yeah,
Just
or is
fine.
that fake news?
Oh, I'm talking about my land speeder.
No,
Oh,
land
he
speeder.
said
The land speeder.
Land speeder. And
The
hey,
land
if there's
speeder.
someone out there with a land speeder that's hurting or something, I will talk to me.
Are the snow speeders
Someone's
not
up
holding
behind
up?
me. No, snow
No,
speeder's just fine.
I guess I just misheard him when he said speeder. I was like,
Oh.
Yeah,
Again,
no.
again, CT, fake Star Wars fan, bro.
whatever, dude.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm singing the birthday
Stick-
song in my
stick with
head
truck
still,
drivers.
and then I
Hey,
heard
you know,
speeder.
An
and,
adult industry. You want an adult industry fluffing story?
uh,
No, I mean that's
He
what
may.
somebody.
I know. He
I
may.
don't.
I
I actually don't have a fluffing story. I was not
No.
fluffed. I was in
You've not been fluffed.
a non-sex role. I acted. I mean, I've been fluffed, just not for a porn film.
I got you. That makes in the
Yeah.
context of the question.
Yeah.
I got you. No, that's funny, man. That is funny, man. Oh gosh, man, dude, it's a lot of fucking Star Wars, man. We had all that last week or two,
Dude,
and then-
Artisan Obi-Wan, bro.
Dude, I want to bring that up actually. I do want to.
I'm glad I'm not. I'm very selective of my Star Wars figures because how can you keep up?
It's insane.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can try, but you will fail. I think. I don't think we can get everything. I don't know. I got a poll in the chat though, guys. Man, sculpted artisan or I don't like Obi-Wan, dude. 22% saying I don't like. Shit, we already got 72 votes. What the fuck, dude? You guys are rocking tonight. I don't even know that many people were voted already, but yeah, dude, fucking artisan. I mean, honestly, like we can always be like, well, you never know, expect the unexpected with Hot Toys, but I didn't really expect to see an artisan Obi-Wan.
I
No.
think this one
Attack of the
works, didn't it,
Clones.
with this hairstyle.
Well, the Attack of the Clones, though, man, that's Hot Toys, though, right? Because we're like, oh, it's 20th Revenge of the Sith. That's what we're celebrating. and then they're like, boom.
That's never stopped them before from releasing.
Oh, I know.
something
They
else.
I just
dropped
can't
fucking
even
Jar
keep
Jar
up with
too.
Hot Toys anymore.
No, I can't enjoy your birthday after that nightmare. Well, yeah,
You're not alone. You're not alone, Robert. That's a pretty common theme these days.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, they have made it like I can't imagine them. Are their profits down? Is that what they're trying to do?
I think that's all that's hype right now. That's all that's probably selling. What's Marvel doing? What's DC doing? I mean,
Well, yeah,
they,
no,
they
that's-
could introduce one-offs. That'd be nice. Go back in time, get some more 80s flicks. I mean,
they
there's some more
could.
predators that people want, amongst some other shit.
Well, and they are. They are.
But
I mean,
even
they did.
it's like they're cannibalizing their own Star Wars market. I mean, there's only so much people can buy. How many Star Wars figures have they put out in the last 6 months?
Oh my gosh! But here's the thing, though. They do this shit
lot.
every year, though, right? And I think I'll say this. I agree to a point because there's people like me, and there's people like Mario, people like you, and to an extent CT. But what I mean is, like, if we go into the Wayback Machine, where we have a lot of these other, not this particular one, but you know what I mean. Like we have a lot of the older ones, and then they'll drop newer versions of them. And I can understand that as somebody who has all the old stuff, you're like, I don't know. Do I skip this because I have one and it's cool? Yes, this is better. Not this again, because guys, we know, but we're just saying in the sense of what Rob's talking about with Star Wars. I totally get that. If you feel like I can't just keep buying these because I already have this version already, then I'm gonna pass.
But I just mean, like, if you think about in terms of a product line. So they've got their Star Wars customers that buy Star Wars,
Right.
and if they're putting all that out, but there's only so much money that people have. I mean, even if you're rich, are you going to buy every single Star Wars figure they put out?
Right. You only have so much disposable income.
But there's only so many things that you. It just seems odd to me that they I don't know, that they're putting so much out and then they just back up what they need to deliver. When's this going to come out? 2028?
Yeah. 27, 26. I don't know. CT may have the info on it. I don't know if you do on hand, but if not, it's okay. But yeah, it's going to be a year and a half, something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. It's going to be next year. I don't have the exact date in front of me, but I thought it was like July.
Yeah, something like July to December or something. But this is cool.
Yeah,
we don't have this one, so
I listen. I as a Star Wars collector, I am eating good. It is. I feel a little bit differently. I think they're hitting all the erogenous zones.
They are.
I mean, it is Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi, Clone Wars, Andor.
Return of the Jedi, where?
Well,
we got Vader. I mean,
Vader like 2 years ago.
We got Vader and 3PO, and that was it for the 40th.
I don't know. What was the TIE pilot? What was that?
No, that's not true. We get Han Solo.
That's a New Hope.
Yeah,
Han Solo's coming. That's Return.
We've got Han Solo, Chewbacca with C-3PO. I mean,
well, listen, we can segue for just a second because I actually have this screen up, and to CT's point, dude, we are. Look at this shit, man.
Video games,
dude, bro. Nihilus, we already know what I feel about that. Malgus, same thing, right?
Speaking of video games, did you guys see Fortnite drop Darth Jar Jar as a character?
They did. I actually.
And how much you want to bet Hot Toys is going to freaking capitalize that within the next?
I mean, they could. They
totally could. Man.
They really could, man. Yeah, the Jabba re-release on sideshows. There's a lot here. I mean, we'll get back to Obi-Wan here in a second, guys. But just because what CT's saying is right, like there is. And I get your point of view too, Rob. But like, this is pretty cool, man. Like, because we never had Nihilus for me, right? We got a fucking Poe Dameron for people.
Oh, but Nihilus is different. I mean, Nihilus is that's a pretty cool. Those are great things to have.
Malgus, Dark Empire Luke.
Yeah, I got Dark Empire Luke on order.
Right, but some stuff I get, like how many Vaders are we gonna get, or how many?
Although that Revenge of the Sith Vader is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. We're gonna talk about it tonight
too.
And
that Deluxe Vader is really cool too.
Yeah, $4.95 right there, guys. I mean, that's a 5-piece right there, man. That's a lot. But Yeah, I mean, dude, the TIE fighter pilot, fucking I mean, most of this is Star Wars right here. And then of course we got all this great stuff too, you know, Terminator again and Alien. We got the new Xenomorph.
Does anyone have the droideka?
I do not. I don't think
Not
anybody
yet.
has it yet. At least from Sideshow, but it's fucking huge. I know that. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, that thing's fucking big. But yeah, I mean, there's so much, dude, coming. I'm actually afraid. I don't even want to look at this anymore. Because there's too much. There's too much. There's too much, and I don't have half of this shit on pre-order yet. So, I have no idea. And that's the same thing, right? Yeah, where are the James Bond figures? They announced they got the license, so that's coming. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, Nightwing. You despise Jar Jar, but would you buy a Darth Jar Jar if they made it?
I would not display a Jar Jar in any form on my shelf.
Okay,
Would not do
come
that.
on, man. Really?
that's fair. Oh no, he's very adamant about this choice.
Wow.
I wouldn't.
Rolling Sith eyes.
I guess
Red
not. Man.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
That's not appealing.
I look at it. It'll look great, but there are lines that I have. That's one.
And can I ask, am I ignorant, but that Hot Toys Dr. Doom,
That. What about it?
how long has that been available?
It's waitlisted,
Yeah,
but that's coming soon. That's coming soon.
It's been almost a year,
Um,
hasn't it? Or maybe
that's
6
a
months?
that's a comic version.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
CMS.
not- yeah, it's not.
But well, let me reiterate that the special edition waitlisted, where he has the alternate mask in the Darkhold, like the deluxe, basically.
Yeah.
The standard you can still pre-order, but yeah, it's tough.
great.
Man. Yeah. So, but no, this is great, man. So it's pretty damn awesome, man. But I understand, you know, there's certain ones that we may not pick up, and that happens. I can't pick up every Star Wars. I got too many damn fucking IPs, as a lot of you guys do as well. But I'm stoked for this. This was cool. This was not too, I don't know about you guys, or let me know in the chat. I didn't actually really even put a poll. I put the other poll in there, but was this difficult for anybody to get? Because it was pretty smooth process. I just logged in and sat there
It was
for
smooth
5
for me.
minutes. And,
Not a problem
yeah.
with the
Just
new
came
queue
right through?
system, or whatever the new queue provider rather. I guess.
Yeah, the new
everything
system
was
that they
smooth.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
The
wasn't
new,
bad.
the new queue was really smooth, but I have to tell you, this was a moment. This marked a moment in my collecting. We are back. We are back. My son, who I've traditionally we've had a long collecting past, and as he hit his teens, he's drifted away, but he's come back. The son of CT secured this figure for his dad. Got online. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. This is the test. And he was able to go ahead, get online, secure it. And yeah, he's been accumulating
Agreed.
a small group of select figures, but I am very thankful. So yeah, was able to secure that, and he got right in. He said he was like 300 in the queue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it really wasn't bad. I see a lot of people in the chat saying the same thing, that it was just smooth, man. So
And you know what, man? It needs to be said. You know, kudos to Sideshow. I know a lot of people. I hear it in the Discord. They're not fans of Sideshow, but that is not my experience. And they have tried various different queue systems. They've
yeah.
never settled on one. They've heard feedback. They've tried different things, and this one worked, man. I gotta say, it seemed smooth. I don't know.
No, you're not wrong, man, because they've done like 4 different iterations now, and I think, you know, they're improving it. Like you said, they're listening. Either they're listening to feedback or they're just seeing what works on their
Well, do you
end.
think this was kind of more smooth because this was like in a larger quantity? What was it, 3,500 pieces rather than 1,500? You think that's a possibility?
I don't remember how much
that
this
could be
was.
as
Was
well.
this 3,000?
It was
It was
3,500.
3,500.
35. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
3,500.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know though, dude, because Anakin was 3,000 and Joker was 4,000, or vice versa. I forgot. Remember
Anakin
that?
was 1,500, wasn't he?
No, I meant like the when they first started these, the Artisan, Joker.
Yeah, the
And
first one wasn't he
no.
1,500?
I think they made 3,000 and 4,000. One like both. Remember, it was like, fuck. Somebody in the chat's got to remember this, but like Anakin was 3,000, Joker was 4,000, or Anakin was 4,000, Joker was 3,000. I get those two numbers mixed, but that was a fucking nightmare. I couldn't even get that Anakin.
Yeah, that one was a bitch.
You know, yeah, still no leather with Artisan. I mean, it is kind of a bummer. I think from what we're seeing, Artisan is basically just a root job, and from the neck down, it's Hot Toys. But you know, which is a thing that actually we wanted to bring up, but maybe I can do it right now, actually, since we're on this subject, because you know what, you know, this isn't just where the hell did I put this? This isn't just Obi-Wan. This is Artisan pretty much in general, right? But you know, when you look at the comparison, because we want to kind of talk about maybe the heads are a little bit different, but the price tag, right? When I say from neck down, I mean it's like it's as all these, when they give you
It's
an
a big
option,
jump.
it's like 200 and change difference.
Yeah, your Obi-Wan is the sculpted is 285, the Artisan 420. That's 420. That, which is code for have to buy it.
I thought you were about to say half the population.
420. I'm powerless once I saw 420. I'm sorry, but that's a big jump.
Yeah,
and when you look at that, I would have been happy. I'm telling you, if this one got by me, I would have been okay. I would have been okay with that sculpted. It looks great.
Yeah, I agree. It does, and that's the problem that we look at sometimes, right? Where you're like, okay, how many do you buy? And I guess it's also preference too, right? Some people just don't like rooted hair, but if it's a $200 and change difference every time they drop an Artisan, I mean, you're saving some money, dude, getting sculpted. And especially if you're just a fan, if you just prefer sculpted, I think people are eating real good, because nobody seems to be jumping in the queue for sculpted stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier to get, and sometimes there's no queue at all for the sculpted.
I felt this way with Darkside Luke.
Yeah,
I felt this way. Yeah, because I thought, man, I looked at that sculpted version. I'm like, I think it looks slightly better than the rooted hair. He looks like he's got to me, a bit of a bad toupee, and I'm like, well, we'll see. I don't want to let this get by me, so I secured one of each. But I think the sculpted looks slightly better, and I think if you're a person who really poses your figure and it interacts with it, and some of the people in Discord, they take their stuff outside, take pictures of it outside. I don't know if I'd do that with a rooted hair figure, a sculpted figure. Yeah.
No, you're not wrong. Because that's rough. I don't know if I would do that. And because I do some outdoor shots here and there, but I know what you mean. I don't want to take my in-art, my Gandalf or my Aragorn. If I do, it's like I need to know where I'm at and what I'm gonna do before I kind of do it. Just be like, all right, I can do this quickly and then bring it in and not mess around. Because you're right, man. It's just, you don't want to mess up. You just don't want to mess it up. So I mean, going sculpted, you feel a little more cavalier with it, right? Like you said, you pose it a bunch, and you're like, all right, I'm cool. I'm not really worried about that. So, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, Rob, I don't know if you were down for this one or not at all, or did you even try to get into the queue?
No. But it's a great figure.
It is a great figure if you want it. So,
my problem with because I have a lot of Star Wars Hot Toys figures, but not mostly original OT stuff, and that's kind of what I've limited myself to. Although I do have I've got Obi-Wan, and I've got Qui-Gon, and I've got Darth Maul with the Sith speeder, the original release, and there's a lot of stuff I have, but I just, it's hard for me to go back and spend money on figures I've already bought. Although this is a great figure, because my whole thing is like I want to own the best iteration of that figure, you know, like and be done with it.
But is that subjective?
Well, yeah, no, it is, because they keep coming out with better figures. But it's like I can't tell you how many Darth Vaders I've bought. Like, you know, you keep buying
of course.
Darth Vader
There's
figures.
never enough.
But that's the thing, and it gets to the point where I would rather. I think I've bought 5 Vaders, and the oldest one was a sideshow, Return of the Jedi Vader, and it just gets to the point where I'm like, I would rather. You're looking at like I've spent thousands of dollars on a single character, and you kind of think that's kind of crazy.
It is.
But is it though, dude, for a character that you really, really love? You know?
Well, maybe, but I would much rather have, if you have a display, I'd rather have more figures in the display of different characters.
Hold on a second. I got to ask you this. To be fair, because somebody pulled this bullshit on me in Discord, so I'm going to reverse Uno back on you. The same bullshit they pulled on me. What about if it was like, you know, every Captain Kirk or, you know, every Picard or...
Well, again, it would depend. I mean, and in terms of Captain Kirk, you can have the Wrath of Khan Kirk. You can have the motion picture Kirk. You can have Kirk from the first, second, or third season of Star Trek, and they would all be different. You can have Kirk in the yellow or the gold tunic. You could have Kirk in the green tunic, which one of 2 green tunics. You know, so there's Kirk, different iterations of Kirk, but like
different iterations.
Isn't that what we're getting?
But
Yeah,
like,
so
but with
Darth
Vader,
Vader,
Vader's essentially
Vader, I
Return
get
of
what
the
I get
Jedi,
your
Empire,
point.
They're
You
all
know,
different, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, they're different from like I'd love to get the Vader. I mean, they're all different. Like if you want to get the Kenobi Vader with the exposed face and all that. But like
Yes.
I've got a quarter scale Vader.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got the Rogue One 2-pack Vader with Tarkin.
Yep.
You know, and it's I think probably the Return of the Jedi is the best Vader, but in terms of all that stuff. But it comes down to the fact that Darth Vader essentially on a shelf looks the same.
I agree with you. And I know other than a couple of recent iterations where we've got the mask off or cracked or now this new
I mean,
one
that's
we'll
a
talk
cool,
about tonight.
I can understand that too. But it even gets to the point where, like, you know, Iron Man armors, I think I have 10. And they're all different.
I got like 30 Iron Man. I'm fucking nuts, dude. So I get it. And to me, I'm like Mario, where you're like, all the Vaders are different. And I go, no, they're not. But then
But
I
you
got
know what? Here's
30
the
Iron
problem.
Man, and I'm like, they're all different.
They're
And other
all
people are like, no,
different,
they're
man.
not. I'm like,
But I'm
they're
thinking
all
more
different.
from a display standpoint. Like,
Sure,
you only ever have
sure.
like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 Vaders displayed at various points. But if you had all of the Vaders,
But
Mhm.
is not this recently we're getting a lot of different Vaders. I mean, the one behind me, you've got Return of the Jedi with that electro head flashing.
Well, I mean, the elect
We're
that's
gonna-
a different thing. You know, I would say that's a different thing. Sure,
right?
sure.
it's cool.
The battle damaged.
I
And
know.
then what we're going to be talking about.
Wouldn't you like to have one Vader
on
with
the
all
table.
of those things included as accessories, though?
Nope.
I mean,
Um,
sort of. I
Different
get what you're
helmets,
saying.
Different chest boxes, different gloves.
I don't know how to answer
Yeah,
that.
but you know what?
Rob.
That
would be pretty damn cool. That
I
would
know,
be-
like different chest boxes. That was more of a production issue.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like it was a production issue. It's not like an in-universe thing. Like they had to replace his chest unit, or I guess you could say
Yeah.
that they would.
Well, actually,
But-
they did. They kind of canonized, like in the comics after
Well, yeah,
was
but
Empire
that's
Strikes Back. They kind of
comics
did a
aren't
thing with
canon.
that.
Come on.
Yeah, that could work.
They kind of are. under current Marvel and Disney right now. They're considered canon. But
Yeah. Well, I totally get what
Only
you're saying,
certain
but I see
comics
how
are
there's
considered
differences.
canon. The Marvel run of Star Wars comics isn't canon.
the ones from 2015 on.
No, the original Marvel.
Original
comic
back
run.
Oh
in
no
the
no
day.
no 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 no. those
Yeah,
are-
see, and that's the whole thing. Like the
giant
Dark Horse
rabbit.
comics aren't canon.
Dark Horse aren't. Yeah.
So think about it. I mean, Disney has decided to tell you that certain comics in your collection are canon and certain aren't.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
No, I agree.
Even
I
even
agree.
certain Marvel comics are canon and certain Marvel comics aren't.
Well, even prior to Disney, were they all ever canon anyway? I mean,
No.
Well, not back in the day. I got real quick though. Let me just jump in real fast, dude.
It's a great looking figure though.
YouTube's weird, so right now you guys may hit some ads while we're live, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change it right now. It's a stupid new thing that they're doing. I have to undo it before I'm live. So if you guys do, because I saw Mike saying something like, "Oh, what the hell? I got an ad." Yeah, you may get some while we're live, because that's just a setting that I have to turn off that I totally forgot to turn off while we went live tonight. But Done or hello, thank you, my man, for the 2, dude. Anthony, please don't skimp on the clones tonight. Nah, what clones? I don't know. I don't know.
how dare you?
I don't know.
dare
Look,
you.
we're talking about Vader right now, dude. The
disrespect.
19th Darth Vader. Nah, I get it, but this is badass, dude. I don't know what the fucking.
It is badass.
But I'm with you. Because I've already gotten rid of some Vaders, so I'm down to 3.
But this, like,
Vaders.
look, this thing is really cool.
Of course it's. Well, I think they were all cool. Getting the one from Obi-Wan with the half, damaged mask was cool.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
cool
but the
too.
significance of this one, I mean, this is the alpha version of Vader, man. It's the first time he dons the suit and helmet.
This is
He
Vader
is
getting made.
minty fresh.
So then what's
Embryonic.
Return of the Jedi? The beta Vader?
That's the
I don't
that's
even
the
like
Omega.
saying that.
That's the end.
Yeah, he's
You
the
got
I don't
Vader.
like
Alpha,
saying it
Omega.
that way.
Yeah.
Jeez, it
That's
sounds
the end.
he's loser Vader. I've heard that
How dare you.
before.
Well,
I've heard that before.
Yeah,
Well,
he
yeah.
he is.
I
He
know.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Okay,
was.
so this is like the all right. This is badass. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm also saying is, hey, that's awesome, Nightwing. Hell yeah, bro.
Listen,
Go ahead.
this has to be said. You know what happened here. You know why we're looking at this.
Do tell.
This was Yost. Yost showed his cards. He talked about this. He said his son was interested in making this piece. And man, Howard took that dream and I drink your milkshake. Right? Man, he drank his kid's milkshake. That's what happened. But someone had to say it.
Maybe he did. Yeah, I mean,
but listen, this thing is huge. Just think about how tall this figure is. And now it's posed horizontally on a table.
yeah.
That base is probably the size of a salad bowl. It's
I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking big, dude.
that's going to be a huge piece.
Huge.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah. Well, I put a poll in the chat. I already ended the other one. I should probably read the results on that too. 43% of you guys, over 100 votes, said they're going with sculpted. 35% of you said artisan, and 20% say I don't like Obi-Wan. So still a pretty big split, between sculpted and artisan. So I mean, but yeah, dude, no, this is I agree. A lot of people. So a new poll. Let me know if you guys want this, yes, no, or you're good with the Vaders that you already have. But you guys are right. I mean, it is an iconic scene. It's hard for me to even say that though.
Are you
Am
getting
I?
it?
It's on the I kind of want list, but I didn't drop the pre-order yet. That's $50 right now. That's $500 piece.
I'm sure somehow
Rob-
in the collection.
Rob isn't wrong, man. I'll tell you, if you got this Vader, if you got the deluxe, and you got that artisan Kenobi, that was $1,000 day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is $495, and that Kenobi was $420. You're right there. I'm not including taxes too, or tariffs, or any of that, but
No.
it's easy $1,000 day for 2 figures.
Yeah.
And if you think about that, that's 2 figures, and they've released what, 30 in the last 5 months?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. Red's
close.
like, I can't do that. No pose. I mean, I know. I laughed at that shit in the theater, so I don't think I'd be posing it like that
No.
either, to be honest with you. But Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You know, it's hard for me too because maybe my age is showing as well. When I'm like, I don't think this is that iconic of a Vader, but it is for the people that grew
My
up.
kid loves this.
I know that's what I'm saying. For
My
the people that grew up with the
kid,
prequels, this is iconic.
When he
to them,
saw
right?
this, he went crazy. He loves Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah,
he does.
You don't have to swap out mechanical right hand too, man. That's pretty damn cool.
That is cool. It is really cool.
But you know what else? You could do things that are not necessarily canon. Like maybe Vader has this thing in his castle on Mustafar, and whenever he gets wounded or whatever he gets on it, he's got these droid attendants that fix him up. You know, and you could do a cool like Mustafarian diorama with this thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a, you know, wherever it was at the end of the Revenge.
You're
Or
not
they
wrong.
could give us a back to tank. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it back
Vader?
to take and put it behind like a whole Vader medical facility
Yeah.
that he uses to keep himself. When are they going to make a 2-1B? Come on.
Seriously, right? That would have topped this set off if they would have put it in there.
Well, look, I also get what you're saying. I get both sides, the fandom side and the collector side, because there are, you know, they
Tim's
are
right.
two
Tim
sides
Harvey's
of the
right.
same coin. They are, but I also you can appreciate both sides, because on one hand, like Tim's saying, which what's up by the way, buddy, is the same. You may want the best rendition of that character in your collection, but then I can see having, maybe I'm just a fucking Vader nut and I want everything, like all OT. I want all the prequels. I want the Clone Wars, and I have this one shelf, like I do with my Terminators. I have a whole Manji case full of them, right? Maybe there's people that want to do that as well with Vader. It's not uncommon, right? So in that sense, I can see like people are like, I want every fucking Vader. I got a shrine over here that's just this, all iterations. I want it. Totally get that. But I also get same point Tim and Rob's making, that you may just want the best iteration. But then that's up to you. Like, what's the best? Is this the best? Episode 3 when he first turns into Vader? Or is the best Return of the Jedi? Or is it the best The New Hope?
Well, the best is just completely subjective, man. That's on you.
Of course. So then how do you know, like,
You'll
how long
know.
you
Whatever Vader speaks to you the most, you'll know.
Well, and I don't even mean just Vader. I just mean in general as a collector of 6 scale. Like, how long do you wait until what you feel like is the best version? Because
what are we talking about? True Star Wars fan or Star Wars fan?
Bullshit. I'm not even talking Star Wars. I'm just talking figures in general.
Well, the thing is, if you're constantly waiting for that definitive version, you'll be waiting all the time. You'll be consistently waiting. You'll never have anything.
Yeah, I agree with that totally. But I mean, Hot Toys has put out, I would say, have they put out a bad Vader?
As in, like, a not great figure?
I mean, yeah, their figures are.
I don't
pretty
know
great.
that visual. What do they call that? That lighting effect Vader could be.
Oh,
that's
a celebration thing, though.
That's gonna be a grail that was completely slept on.
Yes, and I might even suggest the Hano Vader. I don't know. Well,
oh yeah, from Rebels.
But I would say, you know what, that colored Vader, I think people are going to get that and do spectacular photography with that Vader.
Yes, in the right hands, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I agree.
And I think that people are going to take, like, you know, the Kenobi figure and do something pretty cool with it, like the fighting and I mean, that's a weird. It's kind of like that fractal Iron Man that just came out.
That looks cool, but
I gotta get me that. I love.
Rob,
I don't know why. I don't know why I love that.
Hold on, Rob.
I love
You're gonna get a fractal Vader. You know you're gonna get a fractal Vader. We're gonna get it.
Dude, we're gonna get the white Vader from the comics, bro.
Fractal.
My fucking words. That's gonna happen too. It'll just be a CMS line, pure white Vader. True fans are getting Jar Jar.
I have to mention something about true fans are getting Jar Jar. Yeah. Are they? Okay. Don't let your wife see you playing with that Jar Jar. I'm just saying. I've warned you guys. You can go ahead, say all you want. Don't let your girlfriend or your wife walk in when you're playing with that Jar Jar, man.
Would she be cooler playing with a Jar Jar or playing with like a female figure?
I'm telling you, your wife.
Because then it's like I got little Barbies.
Your wife
when
will
you
look
get
at
your
you
Princess Leia off the
differently.
shelf, you're playing with that, combing
That's
her hair
where
and
they
all
draw
that,
the line.
then which is worse?
I don't know. Combing an Artisan Leia or adjusting Jar Jar's ears?
Or
Listen,
Black
I wanted
Widow
to say
artists.
something about this Vader.
Yeah,
on the
go ahead.
table.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Completely fucking curve away from that question.
I was
go ahead.
going down that road, and I
Go
saw
ahead,
the
bro.
comment, and
Yes.
I was easily distracted.
All right.
That imagery with him on the table. If you are an Andor fan and you saw the
Remember,
series,
no spoiler
I'm
stuff.
not
I don't
I'm
know.
not going to give anything away.
Tread
Everyone,
lightly, bro.
everyone, chill out. But that imagery of Vader on that table is very reminiscent of Andor, and that's all I'm saying. So as you're building a collection, these pieces kind of come together, and that's all I'm gonna say.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Look, it is cool, man. It's the question. Do you get the regular? Do you get the deluxe? Do you just keep the Vaders you have?
I'll tell you, with this one, I do have a dilemma, right? And I don't want, as Rob's saying, I don't need an army of Vaders. Number one, he's a giant figure, and the previous photo he had where they were showing you the two comparisons, he's now taller. He's now even bigger.
Yeah, he's even taller.
So these things are big
couple back
figures,
here.
and now if you're going to get this with him on the table, that thing is going to be massive. So I get it. They're treating him like Batman, right? They're going to give you everything Vader. They're giving like they're doing with the armories and everything they can with Batman. That's what we're getting with Vader here, and we'll probably get the chamber, right? The Vader in the chamber, that's probably going to be coming next, or I hate you, and where they'll do probably like a power pose type thing, like they did with Bruce Wayne. I think we're going to get all of it. They're going to keep coming, but I've only got so much shelf space. He's a big figure, and
he is big.
They
if you
already
look
got
at
me.
this, it's huge. Go ahead.
They already got me on the battle damaged Vader. So now you got a battle damaged Vader, and you got this. So
yeah, I'm gonna try to full screen and zoom in a little for you guys just to see the difference, because that was Return of the Jedi Vader, MMS 700, and then this is our new one, 810/811.
The Return of the Jedi Vader actually looks a little bit taller than the new one.
Well, dude, this is new. Look at.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. The new one looks actually a little shorter.
The new one is taller. You tripping, bro?
You tripping? Are you serious? The new one looks taller to you?
I mean, are you living in a mirror universe? Because the one.
Well, raise it up to the line. See which helmet hits first.
Look.
Right, you just moved that picture.
I can't keep it straight, but like that's taller.
The top, very top of the line.
Well, my mouse is not going to move a straight fucking line.
Can you scroll the picture up and see if it hits like a?
I mean, like. I could
back. Yeah.
Actually, scroll to the top to see which one hits it first.
All right, who the fuck is
to the edge?
Am I wrong here? Is Mario wrong, or I think the one on the right is taller.
I think it's the shoulders.
I don't know, man. What do you guys think?
But now that he's saying that, now my eyes, this is like the damn blue dress. Or the purple dress. Is it purple? Or is it
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh my
God. Dylan, what's up, my man? Says need that operating table. We have a complete evolution of the character now. Head sculpt is different from the battle damaged one. Yes. Yeah, man. Commander Green, yeah, you're not wrong, dude. That's pretty badass. That is badass.
Yeah, definite fog machine. Yeah. There's a lot of smoke in that scene.
Force is saying the shoulders are wider and they're the same height.
Yeah, no, this is yeah, that would be pretty awesome with the fog machine, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Just
so which one of these Vaders, looking at these two Vaders, which one do you guys like the most?
Oh, I don't know.
So I like the honestly, Rob, I like the helmet on the left better.
Yeah,
But I like the body on the right. I think like that the padding in front of his junk looks better on the right. I think the box and the lights and look better.
Yeah, it's wild to see them next to each other. There's something about one of the things I've noticed about the Hot Toys Vaders is it always seems to me that the face, like the face on the right, is too small. Like the overall helmet is too small.
Okay. Yeah.
And maybe it's just because
Maybe I
the
can see
angle
that.
because you always see Vader's helmet kind of like with that downward curvature as if his head is up
Yeah.
a little bit, whereas it's almost like his mouth breathing apparatus is pointing down, and it makes the helmet look smaller for some reason.
These are small, but if you look at the hand too, like the hands are better. Like getting that bend in that hand to hold the belt. And if you could back up, Anthony.
Yeah, let me zoom back out a little bit here.
If you look at the bottom, the very bottom, how everything, the cape is longer.
Well, I think the little crotch piece here looks better because as far as material goes, because this gets all kind of I don't know, that material, that kind of leathery feel, right? This looks more like a just solid plastic mold piece versus. So just from a figure maintenance standpoint, I think that's better. But
but the cape looks longer.
And they have options too with this one, right? Regular and a wired, a drape and a wired cape for this Vader, which is awesome. So
nice.
Sorry though, man, I missed this, man. OG fan, what's up, my dude? Celebrating 3 years, man. Appreciate you so much, always, bro, man. Of membership, dude. Great show. My homage to Vader is a DTOF with Kenobi Vader and Ewan Kenobi, New Hope Vader versus Old Ben, Empire Vader versus Bespin Luke, and Return of the Jedi Vader and Luke. Looks dope, dude. That'd be a really
beautiful
awesome
thing
because you can do all that in one. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I was saying,
badass.
You may be out there. You may be feeling like you've been duped a little bit because they just got us on that battle damaged Vader, right? And the payments, if you got it, your payments have just started, right? And that's not a cheap figure either.
Oh no,
it looks great, but it doesn't have. It's just Vader. It's just Mythos Vader, right? It doesn't have a connection to me. But I was like, man, look how that sculpt, that head sculpt. But this head sculpt is absolute fire. It looks charred. It looks much better. And so, what do you do? I don't
know.
Right?
People have been saying this is fucking dark helmet. Who else said that? Somebody in the Discord. And I'm like Lord Helm, from fucking Spaceballs. But I don't think so. I don't, as funny as that is, I got the
Lord Helmet, what? You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time. Yes, sir. Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good.
Okay, maybe a little.
I guess maybe a little.
Maybe that helmet is a little wide.
That's all right. Damn it. Now I can't unsee it, you son of a bitch. That's funny, man. No, I mean, it's still pretty badass, man. Dylan says the face on Revenge of the Sith is smaller and more symmetrical than other Vaders. And what's Tim saying? Just based on helmets alone, I like the old one better than the new one. So it is really all preference. Bloomer, what's up, my man? How you doing, my friend? As always, bro. What's good, dude? Big Rib also, what's up, man? How you doing? I just seen some new people, more people popping into the chat, but yeah, I don't know. Philly saying Return of the Jedi suit was way different than Revenge of the Sith. They refined the helmet and made it more symmetrical, I believe, and retrofitted.
Yeah, different knackers too.
Yeah, totally different. But like, bro,
so that being said, is Hayden actually taller than?
No,
and what's his name?
He's not taller than David Prowse, right?
I can't imagine. No way.
I mean, someone could Google that shit, but I don't think he's like, because David Prowse was like 6'4",
like 6'7" or something like that.
He was tall, right? I mean, he was. Yeah. It's a lot, man. So, hell yeah, dude. So, yeah, I don't know, but
David
still
Prowse
pretty-
was 6'6".
He was 6'6". Okay. And then I don't know about Hayden. Somebody can look that up if they want, but I don't think he's not. Hayden Christensen is not taller than 6'6". That's Michael Jordan was also 6'6", so no way, man. Yeah, I don't think he's that tall, man. We ain't found shit. Hell yeah, too, Justin.
Hayden
That's too
Christensen
much.
is 6 feet tall.
So he's half a foot shorter.
So this figure is way out of scale.
Well, no, because canonically,
oh,
Vader is a certain height.
Yeah.
Well-
filthy in that particular.
I mean, you can't say because Darth Vader doesn't have legs.
Also
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
Also
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
So
Also
it's,
true.
It's like there's, Vader's legs are mechanical.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Hayden's weren't mechanical. Neither was freaking David Prowse, and there was actually in the suit.
Right,
but
But I understand what you're saying. I totally
you know,
understand. What you're saying,
in universe,
Yeah.
universe,
yeah.
I also
I totally get that.
if you pull yourself out of the Star Wars realm for a minute and just look at Hot Toys. Hot Toys lately has been, well, they've always been doing this, but every few years, you guys know, when they evolve with their figures, shit's always out of fucking scale. They always show the comparisons. Remember our Iron Mans? They're like, look at the new one.
I was gonna say,
They're
hands off the new
taller, and
Iron
you're like,
Mans.
what
they
the
get
fuck,
more
man?
accurate.
Yeah, so
They get
more
more
proportion,
accurate. The stuff
whatever
that
they,
you guys have is old and it's not accurate.
man, dude, you know what? You're just jealous, man, that you don't have the old,
No.
inaccurate stuff.
Vader canonically
Right,
is 6'7" to 6'8"
Sure.
Damn.
in universe.
Oh yeah, he just made me picture Vader doing an Inspector Gadget spring jump. You're like, he doesn't have legs. So
But is Hot Toys Vader
Oh,
canonically
man.
correct? Is a Hot Toys Vader is Vader 6'7" or 6'8" as a figure? Is it that much bigger than a regular standard 6'?
I don't know.
They're
Yeah,
not all the
but
same height. Oh, they're all
Yeah.
different heights.
They're
That's the
all
problem.
just slightly different. So
See, that's wild.
yeah. MB Dyson, man, what's up, dude? In my mind and in my collection, Hayden is not in that suit. OT fans unite. Master Inway, dude, what's up, man? As toys and figures, all Vaders should be the same height. Yeah, but they change. Like they said, they change them up. They make revisions, and then
Yeah, the
But-
first New Hope Vader that dropped, I think that was the tallest one. And then when the Rogue One dropped, it was a little bit shorter. So
Yeah.
in 2-pack, I believe, was a little bit shorter also, or about the same height.
Here come the
About-
Vader haters, man.
Vader
Come
haters.
on, man. This thing
Uh,
looks awesome.
no doubt it looks awesome. It 100% looks awesome. It does. There's no doubt about that. This is a nice piece. $500 if you get the deluxe, but it's a nice. That looks great. That does look
at
great, man.
that.
Yeah, I'll zoom in for
Would
you.
you look at that?
We're gonna bring it in. I'm gonna try to full screen it as much as I can, and zoom in some more. Enhance. Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's really cool.
That really is, man.
How
Wow.
tall is he? He's too tall. Boom, right out the window. Look at that.
Well, yeah, of course. You're not gonna compare the height and be like, I don't want this. Of course not. Of course not. So,
That's foolish.
Sideshow Vader was bigger too. Yeah, they're all a little bit different, man. So, Orlando, what's up, my man? Says I have the Kenobi Vader and I have him next to Mando, and Vader towers over him. He does. But yeah, I mean, I totally get it, dude. This is pretty badass, but it's a lot. Gantry was a fucking expensive piece too, but I would argue that thing's bigger, right? That was like $700 for the Mark 6 with Gantry. Semantics, I'm sure, right? Because it's still
Getting
both
two
expensive, but that Gantry was nuts, dude. I still don't have that, but that thing's freaking huge. And then you plug it in and it's got all the lights and shit. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. What's Dylan saying? The inside of the Vader helmet is different than what they gave us on Return of the Jedi as well.
Commander Green also mentioned that. I mean, if you're taking pictures and that's important to you, you can get behind that mask and get some good pictures, man. It looks pretty cool.
No, that's another great point, you guys. Dylan and Green, man. Because I didn't really look at the whole lot, but I mean, this looks great too. Like you said, like this. Just if you wanted to have the sculpt, because there's a lot of people that just love Anakin, and this is the way to go, man.
Is this the same sculpt that's actually used for the Mythos one?
I don't know.
Did anybody compare?
No.
Is that the deluxe? Are you saying Mythos meaning deluxe? The deluxe Vader?
Well, yeah, the deluxe.
You can
with the table is the deluxe. That's like 500.
Oh, right. But the Mythos has the wacky cape.
Yeah. They really look like they just did the sideshow Mythos statue.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Joshua, what's up, my man? This Vader looks great, but I'm on the fence because I ordered the battle damaged one. That's what we're talking about right now. So that's pretty tough. Can I pull up the battle damage Vader sculpt? I can take a look here in a second. Let me take a peek while we.
I got it up right now. If you want to check it out.
Oh, if you got it up, yeah, share it up, dude.
Go for it. I'm not logged in as an admin, dude, so I can't.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I got you then. All right, so no.
Yeah,
that's different. That almost looks like Darth Malgus in a weird way.
It kind of does.
You know what I mean? Almost.
Because he's not. He's healed.
So what to do? This is what I was trying to get at. What to do, right? Mm-hmm. You don't want to take the hit on the NRD. So don't just cancel this. All right. If you've got it on plan, move it off a plan, move it off a single plan, and ride it out. Wait and see if this thing gets delayed. Things always get delayed from Sideshow. And if it does, that's your opportunity to reconsider it and dip out and save your NRD. And or you never know, the winds always change in the collecting world. You may want to bring this thing home too. Because I was looking at this and man, the leg, that robotic leg, there are definitely some things to this that look very cool. But that other sculpt, when you compare these two sculpts, there's no comparison.
No,
I think.
You mean between this to that?
Yeah, I think that one is far superior.
Because it's more damage. I think.
What are we looking at on that other sculpt? Wasn't this a Sideshow statue? So
originally,
did they use that sculpt like a Sideshow sculpt? I mean,
I don't know if they had the same person who commissioned. I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so.
I don't know. So I'm just saying the other one looks much better.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's all obviously opinion, but I agree because there's more detail here with all the scorches and fresh stars and this does look better in my opinion. But this still is a great. This still looks great, but I get it. Like, which one you gonna, if you can only choose one, I would say get this one, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Right. They kind of pulled again. You might feel like they pulled a fast one on you. I know I do a little bit.
Dylan, yeah, it did. It does have a completely unhelmeted sculpt.
Oh, I'll
cool.
I'll take Mario's word on that because you get all.
I actually have it. I have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
But yeah, maybe the deluxe one did. Maybe the other one didn't. Is what Dylan's thinking. Like the standard one or what? But
no, the exclusive was like the one with the what you call it, the battle damage helmet, like what's in Kenobi.
Okay. Well, he doesn't think it does, but you have it, so I don't know.
I have it.
Look at Dylan. I don't know. Yeah. Mario owns it. So unless they're changed it, are you talking about the newer one? Because they're doing two, right? Then they
the
say
quarter scale one. Yeah, the original 5th scale probably no. The original 5th scale has it, but if he's talking about the quarter scale, I don't know if that one has it or not.
I don't know. He doesn't believe you, and he's not looking. You know who that sounds like, right? I don't believe you, but I'm not going to do my own research. Anyway,
go make caca, pues.
Why are you looking through it right now, or what?
The quarter scale doesn't seem to have it, but the 5th scale does.
Okay. Well, maybe that's what Dylan's looking at, the quarter scale reissue.
Well,
but all original Mythos were 5th scale, and now they're reissuing them all in quarter scale. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe.
Here, I'll show me. Let me share my screen if you don't mind.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
there it is.
There it is. He has done it for you, my friend. He has done it for you. which is funny. But yeah, so I guess the quarter scale statue, they got rid of the full.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, the quarter scale doesn't seem to have it.
Oh, bummer, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Big Rip, my man, dude. Thanks so much, dude, for becoming a member, dude. Always, man. I appreciate you guys. Always helps out, man. Always helps out, dude. Always, guys. Appreciate. So, no, that's awesome, dude. So yeah, whatever, dude. We move on from Vader, though. I mean, that's a lot of Vader, but I know you guys like it. I already got 6 more votes in the chat. Maybe we'll be at 100, and I'll just end that poll, and then we can check out some other cool stuff that dropped this week, man. But yeah, that's kind of a bummer too. Like totally segueing off, but the fact that they did that.
How did he Photoshop this? Freaking Dylan, dude.
Yeah, he's just scrolling at this point because he can't admit. And he's like, "Fuck, I was wrong." But let's just no, I know, but no, you're right on the quarter scales, but the fifths, no.
Yeah,
that's the second Mythos statue they made.
Third.
Oh, is it the third?
Well, kind of, because
I have the first Mythos.
Well, you have the first one where he's holding the helmet.
Yeah,
that's old school.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Then they made this one as a 5th scale, and then they just reissued it as a quarter scale, and then took away the unmasked version.
Oh.
But as far as aesthetics, the quarter and the 5th are basically the same, yeah. But yeah, you're right. So it would be kind of 2, but you know, I'm just arguing semantics at that point. But yeah, I mean that original Mythos statue's badass, and it still holds weight a penny.
I love it. We got it right here, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty sweet, man. But anyway, yeah, I'll end the poll here. We're already at 102 votes, guys. 57% of you guys are in for the Revenge of the Sith, Vader, and
but even in 6 scale, this piece is, again, it's a big piece.
It's a big piece.
It
yeah,
commands a lot of space, and all these Vaders, you know, that's what it's like. They're
that's why you build a DF shrine with nothing but Vaders, man. That's my new goal for my second
that could definitely be an option for some people.
Yeah, man. I'm already envisioning my helmet, the all the props for the different lightsabers, man. Freaking all of the statues, figures, everything.
Hand of the box, what's up, dude? I can't keep up with Hot Toys anymore either. For my financial sanity, I'm slowing down, taking a temporary step back.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm with you. There was a time where I was buying, I don't even know how much every year, but it slowed down. It's slowed down. And not because I don't like the items. I think we can all agree we pretty much like, you know, everything that they drop. It's just, can you afford it and do you have the space for it? You know, it's like, holy crap, man. So it's rough, dude. It's fucking rough, man.
Spock's comment.
Oh, I didn't see where. I'm sorry. Oh, Spock, who needs hell yeah. Well, who knows, dude? I mean, look, they're gonna make stuff. They're gonna make everything. I mean, it's just a matter of
Cyril's mom. I mean, come on, dude.
They might, dude. They made a Jar Jar. Anything's possible. Anything is possible, dude. No, I don't know. I don't know. Dude, but let me bring this up, dude, because speaking of kind of what Rob was saying before, but this is an opportunity for people. Well, it was kind of an opportunity for people. Is the Cody coming back?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's really the same figure. I mean, yeah, they added the Phase 1 helmet, and I get it. You know, for people who miss Cody, now it's great they have an opportunity. But then again, they didn't, maybe, right? Because that was really fucking weird. I don't know about you, Mario, unless you woke up randomly in the middle of the night, but they dropped this shit at like 4 in the morning.
I did actually, man. That's the funniest thing is that I randomly woke up, I checked my phone, scrolled through Facebook, I'm like, oh shit, these actually dropped. And then I saw a comment saying that they're up on Sideshow. I was like, no way. Oh, like on my time, it was like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that was me.
I go on Sideshow, and sure enough, there they are. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, bro. Like, so here we are. Another Cody, but I mean, how many? And I'll put a poll in the chat here in a minute as I just get some of these going. But you know, I don't know how many people actually. This does not have rolling eyes. If it does, they're not advertising it. When I looked at it, it's the same damn sculpt. So
Yeah, it doesn't have rolling
Yeah,
eyes.
no rolling eyes.
Oh, they just threw in a Phase 1 helmet. That's it. Unless I'm wrong, you guys let me know in the chat. But from what I saw, I was like, this is still Cody. So
yeah, and there's no RSVP. There's been no QSys, nothing.
Oh, it was like a dead
just,
drop.
here you
They were
go.
just like, here it is.
Yeah.
Like
They've been doing it actually recently for all these limited exclusives, except for an Artisan. They're just randomly dropping it, and there you go.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm just saying, if you follow Mafia's Facebook page,
At 2:30 in the morning.
well, I'm just saying, if you follow it, it was there, boom, with the link, everything to go ahead. So those who did had no problem getting figures.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah, we were up at 4 a.m. Eastern. That's when they went up, and they were
That's
sold
insane.
out.
it was.
The Airborne Trooper was sold out, and you know, I'm posting it and I'm trying to get in there, and I could see that Sideshow's site was slow, like getting in, it was slowed down. By 10:30, that Airborne Trooper was gone, and by 1 Eastern, Cody was gone. So West Coast, that's like 7:30 for you guys. So if
It was
you were,
no, dude. It was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well, for Cody maybe, but they were both they're both gone. They're both gone. And I had no idea. That's exactly, dude. They did West Coast kind of dirty, which is fucked because
They
they're
did hella
stationed-
dirty,
they're
man.
based in California. so
They're
you
here in
think,
LA.
like,
Yeah.
like what?
yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Well, listen, Dylan, you are. I'm trying to. I got to screenshot every photo when these things come out to go ahead and post it in Discord. You can't just do a link. I got to screenshot every photo. So I'm trying to. I'm trying to. As this thing's dropping, I'm trying to screenshot all these photos. And he's calling. You know when someone calls you on Facebook, it's like that crazy ringtone. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's.
I appreciate the effort, guys. But, yeah.
It is rough, man. Real quick though, Blurred Dad, what's up, bro? Man, dude, thanks so much, dude. Celebrating 38 months, dude. Always, man, awesome. This Trek fan wants an X06 hat. Hey, man, let me know, dude. Let me know. I'll
want
send
one.
you one.
Dallas.
You want one, Rob? I still have
Yeah.
a couple. Okay, I'll get you. Blurred Dad, let me know, man. You got me, bro. Just message me. I don't have much, but I think I have like 2 or 3 that I can maybe part with. So. But yeah, I mean, this is cool, but I put a poll in the chat because I'm wondering what you guys could you get it, could you not get it, or don't want it? Damn, 27 votes already. 90% don't want it.
Wow.
Shocking, absolutely shocking. Crazy, but no, it's cool, man. I'm glad that they put this back. My question though, and I'll bring this to Mario because we've been down this road. Do you think this also has a fucked up arm? I mean, it's the same body or what?
God, I hope not. I hope
does.
not, man. I mean, when it first dropped, that arm was like freaking. It just went limp. You know, came out of its socket or whatever like that, and all kinds of collectors had problems. I remember when
It
KG
does,
got
yeah.
it, he had to go through 4 of them before he got a good
I
one.
heard it was KG. That's right. I was like, dude,
Yeah, it
I
was
know
KG that
somebody
had
had
it,
like
yeah.
3 or 4 of these fucking things. And
Yep.
Oh man,
Yeah, it was insane. I hope they fix that damn issue, dude.
It
I
does
hope
come
so.
with the same, not the same, but it does come with a battery arm. So it's not
yeah, but
USB.
that
No, we're talking about the
Cody,
left arm. The left arm had issues. It
Yeah,
popped
the
out of its
left
socket. It
arm
was all,
just
it was all
not-
jacked up.
it was fucked. It was fucked, dude. So, real quick, man, hey, is the Vader worth it just to get because of the nylon suit?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I would if look.
That's another good argument.
It is
I
a good
mean,
argument because
Hey, I heard CT's favorite dueling version, the multicolored one, has a nylon suit.
it does.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, I didn't even look at it, bro. That's my bad. I probably should have as a content creator, but I just was like,
I'd
what
be
is no
surprised if
pass?
it did.
I didn't even read it. I didn't care. You looking at it right now, Mario? Let's see.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Um,
I do because I want to I'm considering pre-ordering that damn thing. So
Yeah, that could be a thing, dude. That could definitely be a thing, man. Ghetto Yoda says if they reissued the body for Anakin, the most anticipated figure of all time, they definitely did that here. That's what I'm saying, because they'll just reuse shit. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. So I guess we'll find out when everybody starts getting this, because this is shipping very, very soon. And if people start having arm issues, we're going to know, man. So Clinton Martin says this: the Airborne, Boss, the Cherry Blossom, Chomper, etc., all just dropped without notification. You're right, and that's. But I felt like that was cool. But
I want that cherry blossom stormtrooper.
Me too.
it's
Did you get
cool.
Who did it sell out?
Dylan has the real one because he went to Japan. He's got the one with the fucking jacket.
Bob Dylan went to Japan.
No, other Dylan.
No,
In the
Dylan.
chat, Dylan Compton. Yeah,
Oh,
he
Dylan,
went.
Dylan.
Yeah,
Did-
Dylan went to Japan.
Did
man.
Bob Dylan have an aneurysm when J&D Studios announced their
John Wick.
Yeah, he knows, and he knows he shouldn't do it. But I already know he got like 2 of them.
Yeah, come on.
I already
You
know.
mean he's?
I already know. Yeah. So, yeah, I agree though. Didn't want to pay $280 for the same figure with a new helmet. I prefer Phase 1, but I wish the original came with it. And it sucks, man. So, Moose says I thought that they would put up a DX47 very quietly. I'm sure Sideshow got any. If their employees would have taken them all, maybe. SB, what's up, my man? 36 months, 3 years, man. My dude, appreciate it as always, man. Hey, yo, hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're doing well too, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday night, bro. And I always appreciate you, man. SBeam's the shit. Go check out his channel too, guys, if you haven't. I don't think Bob's in here dropping links tonight, but SBeam, you guys, you already know. If you don't, go subscribe, man, because he does his Mondays, man. It's fun. It's always fun. Oilers, my dude, says this Vader is screen matched really well. In the behind the scenes, Hayden begged to be in the suit so they could refit the fabric to Hayden, but the helmet and corset were designed for someone bigger. Did not know that. Interesting, my man. Interesting. So, by the way, 5 days left on the Range Trooper. Thanks, Justin. If you guys wanted that first dibs one to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot it was timed. That's right.
Yeah, that's a timed like first, whatever they called that shit.
The
First
boost.
edition, first come fucking serve. I don't know. Thanks, Justin. That's a good reminder. Everybody's looked at their phones and shit.
Right on.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck, gotta get that in. So yeah, no, but this is cool though. It's good that they dropped it. I'm happy for people who didn't get this, and now they have another opportunity. But it does kind of suck sometimes where you can feel that way, like Dylan mentioned. If I still had a Cody, I probably would feel the same way. Where I'm like, damn, now they put him out again, and he gets both helmets, whereas we bought it, and this is better.
Well, they're gonna do it again. We still haven't gone to Clone Wars, Cody. So you're gonna get
You
one.
think
for
they'll do
Clone
that?
Wars. Oh yeah, because they're gonna give you the 212th.
But will it be Hano or will it be Hot Toys?
No, it'll be Hot Toys, and they'll have the 212th standard trooper with the Phase 2. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
this doesn't really work all together too. We were talking about this earlier with Commander Green. Like when you do the Phase 1, he doesn't have the Commander.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I think some of his markings were also different too.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so if you're going for that accuracy, it's not gonna.
and Clone Wars collectors are
Anal.
clone collectors. Yeah, the
I mean,
helmets.
no, I get it.
Triangle, it doesn't have the,
Look, but there's nothing wrong with that because us Star Trek
No.
collectors are the same way.
No.
You're like, that
Yep.
uniform's got to be
Right.
fucking
Yeah, like Dylan. He
Dylan's
cosplays.
encyclopedia.
So they know if you're a cosplayer, you see the differences in the helmets and the armor. It stands right out.
Damn,
Yeah.
you guys are making me freaking question my pre-order.
Oh,
Yeah, man, it's not that accurate, but I don't know.
yeah. You getting a little itch on the anus?
Oh, hell no, no, I'm
Well,
not doing
man,
anything.
they-
I'll still
Like, I
display
don't know,
this
man. I'm
occasionally.
not sure
There's
I'm
a
digging
lot.
this. It's not accurate. So
If you went after these exclusives, you at least got you loaded up on 5 figures, and they're all due now. So
Yeah.
Cody, Airborne, Commando Boss, Elite Squad, and that Darth
fucking
Maul
thought you
figure.
said Commando Bob for a minute. I was like,
No, Commando
it'd be
Boss.
great. No,
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Darth
I got-
Maul.
I ordered all those damn troopers too, man.
Yeah.
Of course,
So,
man.
and by the way, that Darth Maul is still available. So that was
Yeah.
limited to 1,500, that concept one. And Sideshow says it's in stock right now. So
No kidding.
Yeah, man.
we'll ship it right now if you want it.
And actually, I was saying the same thing. He said the event here in the Philippines, the Vader and the Maul are not selling. And we had a Dark Apprentice Darth Vader. I think he's talking about the Anakin, right? For only 100 pieces in the Philippines. I'm sure that went pretty quick. I'm sure, right? But even here, yeah, that Vader.
Which Vader didn't sell?
The two-tone, I think, is what he's referring to.
Oh,
the multicolored one.
Yeah, and then that concept mall is very niche, man. In fact, the only person that wants that shit's Dylan. Maybe others. In fact, actually, he just said that.
I know someone else that got it too.
That mall for me, so
yeah,
looking jinx on that one. But no, I know some people do, but you guys also have to understand, right? Like when you go to 6-skill hobby, you have a small pool of collectors out of the entire world, and then that pool shrinks, right? I collect 6-skill. I only collect Star Wars. I only collect prequels. Maybe I only like Phantom Menace. Maybe I love Darth Maul only. And that's a very, you know what I'm saying, to someone to be like, I want to go get that concept art of Darth Maul. Yeah, of course it's not going to fly off the shelves, because the amount of people that want that is going to be slim. Not that it's bad, it's just it's a very, very niche thing in an already kind of niche market. So Toy Color says all these quick release Star Wars releases means everything else is getting delayed. Yeah, it's rough, man. Hell yeah, Phil. Yeah, Leo got it. You got it. Yeah, I mean, so a few people, of course, but it's not going to fly off the shelves like an Anakin or Spider-Man, or just something a bit more popular and conventional, right? That people know more. I still think it's neat, but yeah, I don't know. What's Dylan saying? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think every clone in the past year has been limited except the Wolfpack guys.
The top of my head, I think I agree with him.
You guys are probably right. You guys agree on something. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I don't know. You guys are both probably right. I definitely know. Well, wait a minute.
But I'll also say this: I've had no problem getting any of the things that I've wanted. That Umbra was the exception. That was the first exclusive that came out, and I was in a meeting. I wasn't,
Yeah,
you finally got it though, man.
I did, and I would just tell everybody, like, if any of this stuff gets by you, do not panic and just focus on other stuff. There is so much Star Wars stuff out there that just put your focus on something else, and you'll see it will come around. It will come full circle. The price will go up and the price will come down, and it'll make its way in your collection.
No, you're not wrong,
man. Listen
dude.
to this man. Listen to him, dude.
Well, dude, there's always an
remember before how he's bitching about everybody dry running? He was going to do the same for everybody.
Well,
yeah, those fucking dry runners are out there. You want to have that conversation? We can have that conversation.
You said you were done now. All is right in the world, right?
I'm trying, but look at
I know
there's Mario's out there. They want to get me going.
Yeah, that's
I was
fucking
okay.
Funny,
I did say everything's all right in the world, but listen, they're fixing the queue. Things are. I don't know anybody who's having problems getting the things that they want right now. I mean, other than the Airborne and Cody. I mean that.
Oh, come on, and the fucking the Anakin that happened. Some other shit. Yeah, this does look pretty like the same. I get what you're saying. It does look kind of.
Yeah, but that's that laid back California life, right, Rob? Like, hey, we'll get up when the weather, when we get up, get up.
Laid back California, man.
Yeah,
it's the best way to be, man.
Hot Toy Star Wars prices here in Asia are weird. Some grails are high price and some are low, like Jin. I saw some Rogue One figures for $200 in the secondary market. It is weird, dude. Ooh. Like, I've heard that in other areas too, right? Where it's just in certain countries, you're exactly right.
Please let me know.
It's like the markets are different completely. Where you're like, nobody wants this, but they all love that. But over here, it's the opposite. It's crazy.
Well, next year is the 10th anniversary of Rogue One, so I wonder if they're going to re-release anything.
I'm sure, dude. I'm sure they're going to, right? Because
we finally got Cassian Andor, so I'm sure, and we got Galen Erso as an exclusive. So
yeah, I bet
that might be a clue. Yeah.
Well, and Andor is labeled Rogue One.
Yeah.
Right. And then K2SO is labeled Andor, but it's still, we're getting more Rogue One brand. So yeah, next year, of course.
I would love to get a Krennic in his dress uniform.
That would be cool.
I
That
love
would be
that.
cool. I think we'll get another Krennic. I
his
do.
dress uniform.
Like
yeah,
how you
when
see
he
him
goes
in
to
the
the
show.
party on when he goes to the party at that collector, the collector in what is it, episode?
Oh, the ones we haven't seen yet. Yeah.
Is it later? No. Are you talking about the first
I'm
three?
catching up still, dude.
No, I'm talking about Andor.
You know.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
let's
like-
not talk
like-
about Andor because not everybody's seen it all. But what? I haven't even seen it all. I know some people in the chat haven't seen it all. Mario's catching up.
I'm
You haven't watched.
struggling.
All
man.
I can say to people is, don't turn off the credits on the last episode.
Okay. I will watch them.
man.
I'm gonna watch them.
Rob,
this
I'm
week. I've
struggling,
been
bro, with
busy.
that show. It's like the first 6 episodes. I'm like, ugh. You know, it's
Look,
a little
Andor's just a
drag.
slow show, but it's a good
Yeah.
show.
Dude,
I think it's
episode
probably
8 is one of the
best.
greatest things I've ever seen on TV.
What?
That's what I'm hearing. I'm
Ever.
hearing.
All right. I'll
yeah.
watch
Not
it.
just for Star Wars, but ever.
I don't like this
Tea.
conversation anymore.
Why?
We're gonna start talking about it, and I don't want to talk about it. But I
Yeah,
Also,
Okay.
Andor
agree
has
with you.
one of the most interesting depictions of the Force ever seen.
You are
in live action.
his
Subtle.
head is about to just split.
There we go.
His-
We got this guy.
His guy, his
Yeah,
guy,
Airborne Trooper.
episode
Oh,
8,
finally.
the greatest thing ever. That's above Star Trek. That includes Star Trek, Anthony.
Dude,
I know
not
when he
only
said
that,
something like that. What? Okay,
Your
go ahead.
secret-
Go
when
ahead.
you see
Episode 3 of
episode 8
Picard.
of Andor, you're going to want to have multiple K2SOs.
Okay.
Compare it to 3 Picard. Just is it better? Yes, and you got to give me that before my head hits the pillow
It's
tonight.
I would dare say that it is better in the sense of it's better television. I mean, episode 8 of Andor's
I don't even know who
It's
you are anymore.
incredible. It's incredible. I would say actually episodes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are all amazing.
I want to make out with you, Mo. I want to.
It all
whoa.
it all works together in an astonishing way.
What happened? This is. Where
Well,
am I?
I have never heard you say anything
Where
that
am I?
gay
What
since
the hell
I've known
just
you.
happened?
Don't you?
I don't know what-
What are you
I-
talking about?
I
I mean, it's incredible.
you've won his heart.
It's incredible
Rob.
TV. Well, have you guys not seen it?
No.
Oh my
Not
God,
yet.
dude, are
I'm
you
trying to
here?
get through it.
No, like at the end, we're a little behind,
Oh,
Waiting
Well,
for what else is there?
dude. There's life
Dude,
right now.
episode
I haven't
8 of
seen it yet.
Andor is one of the best hours of TV ever made.
I will watch it.
I'm
I
not
will
tipsy.
watch.
I'm not drinking any alcohol at all.
No, he's drinking
From
he's
the
drinking-
grave, I
water?
stab at thee.
All right.
Dude,
Rob,
over the Red Wedding?
Awesome.
Oh my God. Oh,
the Red
Rob,
Wedding was a
great.
scene. The,
Yes.
the way
Well, hold on. It was okay. Then
You know what
Battle
episode
of
8
the Bastards? That was a good one. Or the Long Night. Or
they were good, but you know what? When you watch episode 8, it's a tour de force of writing, directing, tension. I mean, it builds like a symphony builds. It is unbelievable in terms of its tension, in terms of its scope, in terms of everything that's going on in it. I mean,
Yeah.
especially because you're so caught up with the characters and the way they're intercutting around, and you gotta. It's incredible.
Well, what about this fucking airborne trooper, dude? I mean, like,
finally,
Huh?
About it.
I love that trooper.
this is great, right? I mean, everybody who wants an airborne trooper, let me know. I'm going to put a poll in the chat.
I think
and-
I'm missing a joke on this Andor stuff. I don't get it. Am
What-
I missing?
What you don't get, Rob, is I haven't fucking seen it yet, so I want to talk about it.
Oh, for real? I thought you were like you. Why?
He
no-
is
there's no
serious, Rob.
joke.
This is
There's no
pains
joke.
me. I don't. Man,
I just have I haven't seen it yet. Is
Have you
what I'm
seen any
saying.
of Andor?
Yeah. I watched all of season 1 when it aired, and then I watched 1 through 6 right now. So I have 6 more. I'm halfway through season 2. I gotta watch 7, 8, 9, and then the final 3.
You're gonna watch them all at once when you do it. You're gonna want to.
I enjoy watching them as a 3-piece because of the way they're designed. But if I have time to watch 6 in a row, I'll watch 6 in a row.
You will watch 6 in a row.
What are
You
a fucking
will.
Jedi?
You got.
Six in a
like,
row.
hell yeah. Like,
I don't understand how you cannot watch the best Star Wars in years.
He's got plenty of time for gaming. I mean, come
all
on,
right,
man.
listen.
Baldur's-
All right. To be fair, I've been replaying Baldur's Gate 3, so a lot of my spare time has gone there. But I'll watch it this week. Turn off the stream. Watch Andor. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. We'll see you next week. No, I'll look. But yeah, I did put a poll in the chat, man. 83% of you guys are saying no to this, which is odd to me because this is something that people wanted. Well, not everybody, but you know, this was.
I love
something
this figure.
people
Who
wanted
doesn't
for a
like this
while?
figure?
They're lying.
Is it?
They're lying. It's sold out. I just told you. It went up. It was sold out by 10:30 a.m. They're, they didn't get it. What else they're gonna say to themselves?
Well,
I didn't want it anyways.
what I feel like is, I mean, to be fair, Blitz never really liked the trooper design for the helmet, which I get. Some people don't care for that kind of the Michelin Man, rolls on the head, this style helmet. I kind of like it. It kind of grew on me a little bit, but I don't know. I think Rob was saying there's an end credit scene or something. I don't know. But
It's not a scene. It's just it's something that Star Wars fans will really. It was the chef's kiss on the whole thing.
oh, it was the chef's kiss. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's something I didn't expect. That was if you're a Star Wars fan, it'll get you in the feels.
Oh, all right. Euler says, I've never liked this airborne trooper. I feel somebody ran rubber bands around his helmet and tried to blow up the helmet with rubber bands on it.
Jeez.
Again, yeah, it's got that weird. Not everybody's in it, but it's still pretty cool, man. I'm just glad that we're getting this done. More.
Dude,
more
this was
troopers.
teased like forever ago, man. You
Forever,
see it
bro. That's
finally
what I'm
come
saying.
out
I thought
in
more
freaking
people wanted it.
graveyard. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I was all over it, man. All I needed something.
Everything's walking out of the graveyard now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
everything.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah, man, that's freaking crazy, dude. Luis, my man, though, real quick, I just received my quarter scale Iron Man Mark 6. Dude, congrats. Live stream with you all. Hell yeah, dude. My life is good. Always, man. Really good. It's awesome, bro. That's a cool piece, man. I never picked up the quarter scale Iron Mans, but they're sweet. They are sweet, dude. So SBeam is asking you, Rob, I'll have to go back and look then or listen.
Wait, to me?
Just
to the
look,
end
right?
credits
At the
of Andor.
We go back and listen.
Listen, okay.
Play them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you have to. It's an audio thing.
Okay.
Got
It's
it.
an audio thing. All right.
Got
Okay.
it.
Cool.
But it works best if you watch like 6 episodes of Andor and you allow the credits to over you, wash over you because you're so spent emotionally. I mean,
Right.
the end montage of it alone. Anyway,
Airborne Trooper. The Beehive helmet is so ugly. Instant pre-order.
man, I had this sideshow figure of this. I loved it. Still have it. There.
Yeah, I think Commander Green still has it. So
Yeah?
Yeah.
They hold up.
yeah. Starting to hate this exclusive. I don't mind if it's once a month, but for it to happen 3 figures every other week sucks.
Mhm.
That is a big problem too lately, right? Because all these are ready. Like, these are not solicitation photos. These are blogger photos. It's out.
I
A
mean,
lot of
when
these
we
are the same with Cody. Like, a lot of these are out. Like, here they are.
when we asked for exclusivity and more like limited runs, I don't think we meant like every freaking thing, dude.
I know.
Did we?
It's a bit much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is a little bit much, man. Yeah. I've seen Rogue One several times. I don't need to watch it again. We just watched it like 4 weeks ago, but yeah, Rogue One's great. But maybe what you're saying is after Andor, watch it again. But anyway, fuck Andor right now. We're gonna talk about this thing. This is this is a badass photo, though. Just from a photography standpoint, I have to full screen this because I love that perspective and the angle that they're doing. That looks fucking great. That looks
Hey,
great.
he looks great. He's weathered up to hell. He looks
Yeah.
like he's been through hell. So
Yeah, this is great, man. It's just rough, dude.
Happy I got
Dylan
one.
says my problem is becoming the inability to afford them, not the inability to grab them. That's the thing, right? Because they're out, and we're like, oh shit, dude, there's so much of this stuff.
He just absorbed a trip to Japan too, though. So and by the way, thank you. Dylan was nice enough while he was overseas to go ahead and pick up some stuff for some folks in Discord. I was happy to.
Yeah, he said that, but I haven't seen anything, so maybe.
I got a Samurai Vader pin and a T-shirt as well. So thanks for that. And also, I wanted to go ahead and thank SJC360. Oh, no, not that. SJ360.
Oh, really?
Who went ahead and, he picked up the... This was.
Oh, he did.
Oh, nice.
That in the live chat, dude. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dope print.
Well, I don't know if you're here. But
Lucasfilm Animation. This is a nice print. It is all in there, and it's got. He sent me the Andor season 2.
Oh, that's cool. It's in
It's
Japanese too. Like
in Japanese, yeah. So
wow.
Cool. And I hope to have something else to show you next week then from Japan.
Dude, I hope I will have something as well to show you from Japan, Dylan.
Me too, Dylan.
Thank you, Dylan.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
Thank you, SJC360.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty badass. That's a very exactly, very nice, dude. So, that was really an awesome looking piece. Are you gonna get it framed or just leave it in the?
I am.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that is a sweet piece, and
it does look pretty badass.
I don't have much wall space, but I will be dedicating that. And I also got Revenge of the Sith, that poster from that Mike. His name eludes me, the artist, but
Matt Ferguson.
That kid, yeah. So I was able to go ahead and order that, and I got that coming in too. So
nice. I need to get the double-sided, and I missed out. Now it's like 300. I'm like, shit. I like it.
I'm telling you, as a Star Wars collector, man, I am happy. I am eating good from Hot Toys. I've got Andor. We've also had Tales of the Underworld. Those were great. I enjoyed.
CT, are you still collecting 375?
I'm not.
All right. Did you see some of the stuff that Hasbro dropped for May 4th?
Yeah.
That's some cool shit, dude. That vintage Cantina set that they redid. That was a beautiful thing, man.
And even the figures, the sculpts are a hell of a lot better.
They're looking really good.
I know, Dylan. I'm just fucking with you, man. Oh man, those vintage look great, man. Austin, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Happy Saturday, bro.
Hey.
Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna end this poll. Nobody seems to care about this fucking trooper, but it is cool. I think for the guys that are collecting it. To get kind of thrown in because he is what is this? Is this 212?
212.
What is this?
Yeah,
it's a 212. Yeah, 212 Attack Battalion.
Yeah, so they're gonna finally start. Well, like you said, Mario, this thing was in the graveyard for what has this been 5-6 years?
Oh, dude, at least
more.
At least,
yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna finally start getting more of these 212s because I think they've exhausted. Well, I would think they'd exhausted most of the 501st stuff already. They've been doing that forever. So getting stuff like this.
I'm sorry if you didn't get this, but
I did not. I couldn't.
I like what they're doing. I don't want tons of these things out there. I like that they're.
Yeah, but this is a standard trooper release, though, man. Why limit this?
Is it a standard trooper?
I would say. I would say so. I would
say he's not a named trooper, so
when they make 1,500, you better get your ass out of bed and get it. That's all.
When they drop the announcement while you're in
anymore, isn't it?
Yeah, but that was bullshit, man. Because it was like 3 a.m. here.
It maintains some semblance of value to these troopers in the collection. That, like I said, if you really want it, you're going to be able to get this thing.
I was able to get it too, but I'm still, upset for how they handle it.
Right. Well, juxtaposition with, what was it, Rex?
Okay.
Clone Wars Rex. They made that thing. There's too many of them. It's still is it still in stock? I think it just sold out.
No,
so
but isn't that nice for people who want to buy it and have an opportunity? So, I mean, which one really is it? Because sometimes we want exclusives, sometimes we don't.
If I had it my way, I think these pre-orders should go up. They should stay open for like 48 hours, and then they should shut it down. I mean, you've got 2 days to go ahead and get your order, and maybe 3 days. I don't know. And after that, shut it down.
I like what we do with Exo 6 and what Mondo does. Time exclusives, and they're kind of doing that, right? As Justin reminded us that the goddamn trooper from the range trooper, has that first batch kind of deal where you get they kind of do it, but I think that they should. I would prefer them just doing that from here on out. You put out that Darkside Anakin Artisan. Well, they haven't dropped it yet, but let's say they do.
Yeah.
And then they don't say that there's only 3,000. They say, listen, you have until May 30th to order this. And then they can inventory that and go, okay, cool. We've gotten 8,000 orders. And then we make 9,000, in case there's defects, or changes, all that stuff. And the other distributors get their share. And I think they'd make way more money that way, but
there are so many clones though, man. They want to move on to the next ones. They've got so many to get
that
through
could be
and
a
sell
thing too. That's also maybe a reason. Yeah. Right.
Well, look at this Vader, this awesome Vader, right? I mean, there's no limit. They're going to keep that thing open and try to get as many orders as they can on that thing.
Yeah. Bro, I saw you on Drinker's Show. Awesome seeing you there.
Good to see you, Austin.
Yeah.
I've been on Drinker's Show in a while. I love Drinker's Show.
Yeah, he's hilarious too.
We did a long stream about Star Trek the Motion Picture once. It was like hours long. I
don't think I saw that one.
It was a while ago.
Yeah. I'd have to maybe go double check it on that because that one's great. But he's awesome. I love him too, man. Yeah, no, look, this is definitely cool, and I agree. I know some of you guys are like saying, hey, but I like the time. Yeah, I like that. Like with the range trooper, you have this option where you're like, cool, you have this, where is it? I still have I have it up, so we'll just bring it up real quick. So you have 5 days left for the limited release, right? And that gives you the first edition where you just get the interchangeable gription boots. That's not a word. But that's still cool that that you can but if they didn't do that and they were just like, hey, look, here's the fucking trooper and you've got, this is it, limited time release.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll go that way more and more down the road. Maybe I guess they're gonna be able to tell because they'll look at numbers, right? And to them, they're not looking at it from a customer standpoint. They're looking at it from a business standpoint. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it for them. If they're like, hey, this is working for us, we're making.
Or you could get out of bed and check Mafia's Facebook page before you kiss your kids and your wife. Well, listen.
This is really the only time
you want to sit in that chair.
Yeah, risk is part of the game. You know who said that, right? Boba Fett.
Boba Fett did.
Was it Boba Fett? I'm kidding, bro. That was fucking Captain Kirk. I would see it Rob would be like, what the fuck? What was that? Star Trek Generations?
Yeah.
Yeah. Risk is part of the game. You want to sit in that chair. That's funny, man. Yeah, no, I get it, man. I totally, I know that people still want this stuff, and oh damn, Moose, if I would have known, I sent mine back. Because I had just gotten it from Sideshow and they were like, here's this. I'm like, dude, I don't need 2 of them, bro. So Clone Wars Rex in the Philippines are rare. Market here is much different.
No way.
Wow. That's pretty
different part of the world, bro.
That is pretty crazy.
I got one minty fresh in the box. Let me know.
Yeah, that's funny, man. That is funny. Austin says the last few weeks I've been binging Drinkers show, so I've seen some of the older ones. You're in a good place with Mafia and the guys. Of course, man. Yeah. Well, either way, I think this is a cool route to go. This to me, I'm just saying from a collector standpoint, I think this is my preferred choice. Just drop something, give us a limited time window, and be done with it.
You know what's gonna happen for everybody who missed out on that? What is it? 30 days they gave us. Everyone's still gonna bitch about it.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, but that's on them at that point. You have 30 days
exactly.
to
Exactly, bro.
Get it. And if you are, in this hobby, I think you would know sometime within 30 days that this exists to some capacity. You want 3-day windows? You're fucking nuts. I don't.
That's messed up, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, after you just had the rent paid and all the bills paid, man, and give people some time.
I know, but listen, it is what it is. But look, I know, and I get it. Not everybody likes clones, and some do, but it's cool that there's something for everybody. Is the point? It's just I wish they weren't always fucking exclusive. Lately, and I know Mario. We said it. We're like, yeah, we'd like more exclusives.
We did. We totally did. We asked for
this. But I don't like this stuff. Maybe I'm just being a fucking whatever.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I can admit that. But I don't like how everything lately seems to be exclusive. Like, holy shit. Maybe I'm exaggerating. It's not everything, but a lot.
This seems like everything.
It seems like it, bro. Yeah. It seems like it. Actually
pull up Sideshow's latest releases, man, and I see how many have been limited releases out of the past couple months, past 4 weeks.
Are people getting this, by the way?
This one?
Oh, yeah,
I'll pick this one up. Better than the solo one. I mean, you get more shit, and it's cheaper. You're like, what the fuck?
Nice. They made it twice.
Well, listen, I don't know. This is not exclusive. These two were exclusive.
Yep.
The Elite Squad, that's 3.
Chopper's 4.
Well, Chopper's not exclusive, right?
Yeah, that's limited.
Yep.
Chopper's limited.
He just hasn't sold out, but he is.
Oh, yeah, limited one person. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got. Oh my God, let's go back again. I'm just looking at the first page. So yeah, what was that? 1,
so
2,
4.
4. The Range Trooper, kind of, but Darth Maul and
Maul
Trooper. That's 6. I think Andor's or Poe's a standard.
And there's a regular release.
Yeah, so we're at 6 there. These were standard.
No, Vader dueling effect, that's limited.
Well, the dueling effect's not yet, so that's
7. Is that Stormtrooper. The
Cherry Blossom.
I added
Dingleberry
that. So
Stormtrooper.
How dare you, dude?
I mean Cherry Blossom. I'm sorry.
Is that sold out? Is Cherry Blossom sold out?
Sorry.
Oh, I think it's waitlisted. Oh, it's sold out.
Oh wow.
Yep.
It's actually available in China still.
Limited to 1.
True.
Yeah.
But there's more in here. I don't know offhand. I don't think Wolf was.
No, Wolf wasn't.
All this is normal.
But are these sorted by new? By
These
the
are
latest
sorted
releases?
by, I believe the
recommended.
newest, right?
Recommended, dude.
Is it recommended?
Yeah. Sort by new.
The newest? Okay, let's sort by new.
There we go.
All right.
Obi-Wan limited.
2 is all the same, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boss, yep.
7,
Elite Squad.
8, 9,
10.
These are good. 11. I'm gonna put that in there.
Okay.
Fixer definitely will be. So that's 12. I think these are all okay. Purple Rain, I think was.
He was.
Okay, so that's 13. These are good.
Oh wait, the fractal armor also limited?
Oh,
or no?
I think it was. I don't want to refresh it, but let me open it and limit 1 per person. Yeah, so 14 there. I think these are all good.
Iron Man, that gold armor.
The golden color was no.
That was hella limited.
But it is on wait list.
That one was limited, dude.
It doesn't say limited to 1 on it. I just looked. So I don't know. Yeah, Oilers. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, bro. Go watch the replay. But yeah, yeah, what we did. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's a lot, man. But there's still a lot, and that's just the first page. But I get your point. Even if we look at the second page, I don't remember.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Got
Artisan,
by me.
of course. Some of these.
Moon Knight.
Yeah,
Artisan.
Moon Knight, Artisan. I mean, I get the Artisan line's gonna do
Iron
it.
Patriot.
Yep.
Is that waitlisted too?
The
Yeah.
Dildo Batmobile.
Open though.
Didn't they cancel that?
Yeah, this thing's gone. Sold out. Yeah, no, they
How
removed
dare
it.
you, sir?
Now this
That
this
Purge
was, I
Trooper?
believe, exclusive. I bought one of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it was. That one was also limited.
Yeah, I bought one. I would like to get another, but yeah, there's a lot here, dude. There's a lot that we're definitely exclusive, and you know,
The Night Trooper right there. The Death
yeah.
Trooper.
I mean, it's fine, but you know, yeah. I want to buy a Rex for SRP, but shipping to America, Philippines is higher than fee. Yeah, that's true, dude. That's the other problem that sucks. You're like, oh my god, I could get it, but paying shipping and everything, it's like, oh shit, I'm paying more. So Grievous is waitlisted. Was that Mike? I think it, I don't know. Let me double check it. I wasn't looking at the chat because I was on this screen, but
That would be awesome.
is what the hell? I didn't click this. That's awesome though too. That one's at least still up. The Dark Knight.
Yep.
Let me go back a page because I think he was on the first. Oh my god, Sideshow site sucks.
Grievous is waitlisted. It's on the third page if you sort by new, and it is waitlisted.
He is waitlisted. Grievous is waitlisted.
Wow.
Oh shit. All
I
right.
love it.
Well, go back to recommended because he was like right here. Yeah, waitlist open. Yeah. So.
Yeah, go to like pop culture. Go to underground figures.
Yeah.
Marker toys.
Yeah.
They're all there.
Well, of course, but I mean, still, gold armor was
Yeah.
limited. It looks weird. It didn't show it on there, but maybe. 100. Yeah, dude, the 007. Let's see what's going on with that shit, man. You know what I mean? Galen Urso. I did not get that, and you know, maybe he's gonna pop up.
Yes, sir.
So, hell yeah. Oh, he waitlisted last week. DK says. I think you're referring to Grievous, right? So. Yeah, dude. I don't know, guys. There's a lot, but you know, we talk about it, right? I always say it. CT same. We all know. Like, just get on a wait list, man. Most of the time, they do convert. I mean, often when you least expect it, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I've gotten quite a lot of conversions, or there's other, you know, places to buy from. You know, that do have them. Big Bad, some of the local shops, you know, in the US as well. I don't really mess with a lot of Hong Kong resellers personally because
I had a Hong Kong retailer from the time I placed a pre-order. I placed a pre-order for the So-So Soldier Lad figure about a year ago, and then the guy disappeared.
Oh, wow.
Off eBay.
it's bullshit. Yeah, I don't fuck with these guys. Very, very rarely. Jeremy Casa, I've bought a couple figures from him. He's in Australia. Not that matters, but like he's still overseas. But I'm so rare when I actually buy stuff overseas. But like when you got all these people popping up all the time, you know, I've said it before, but even when they make websites, they're just a dude in an apartment. I mean, it's just a guy, you know.
No,
so
totally.
at any moment, you know, I mean, shit, William Wang, I've been hearing shit about him all fucking week. That dude just dipped. Took
Did he
everybody's
really?
fucking money. Yeah, apparently.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
thought he was like legit. I remember people were like,
Dude, everybody's
really
legit
shit.
till they're not.
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you get more and more popular. All of a sudden, you get like thousands of dollars coming in for orders, and you're like, you know what? I'm in China. I don't. What the fuck they gonna do to me? And then they leave.
Charlie.
I mean, I'm just saying. I
The
don't know
old
if that- I don't know
Sideshow
if
Grievous
that's his
is still
case.
available.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, man. Yeah, you could get that for sure. Yeah, and I'm not saying that's his particular specific instance, but that happens, you know, that, and what can you do about it? Nothing, bro. So it's pretty hard, man. I don't like doing that. I don't mind waiting. Unless you really know someone, you're like, all right, I'm cool. I trust this guy to get it overseas, but Tim Cent, you know, he's been around forever. Kit, he's been around forever. So, you know, those guys, yeah, okay, cool. I get that. And, you know, Kit's like a business, you know, not just some guy randomly in a fucking an apartment that could just run off with your shit, dude, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, I don't know. But here in the States, there's options, bro. And people, dude, I see it all the time. If you're in like the OSR BST on Facebook or some of the other buy, sell, trade groups on Facebook, it never ends. Like what just shipped today, whatever the fuck shipped today or this week, it's going to be for sale next week in the buy, sell, trade groups.
Yep.
Somebody always gets it and they're like, you know what? I don't want this. And then they put it up. So, you know what I mean? Looks like Wang got my NRDs, man. I'm sorry, Red. I really think he's gone. I don't know. I mean, if you can get a hold of him, but I don't think so. So you can't buy from Tim Cent with those tariffs. I mean, yeah. Well, those are dropping now, right? So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, we get like an actual resolution here soon. But
we'll probably start seeing a bunch of releases pretty soon. You know, while the tariffs are freaking has dropped.
Yeah. Well, a lot of companies have been holding back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For that reason, they're like, "Oh wait, we're not gonna." Why?
Get 'em out.
Makes no sense. So, you know, once that's figured out, man, boom. So, damn it, Spock. I see your chat. It's kind of lagging here, but any news on the next EXO releases? Cage, Spock, Wesley, or the Big Green Beastie? I think soon, and I hate even saying that because I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell's going. I honestly don't know what's going on right now, personally. So I think, you know, I don't think anybody knows what's going on. You know, even Hot Toys. I mean, this whole tariff thing is just kind of throw a wrench in everybody's fucking, you know, wheels. So soonish, I think, is my best thing. So I don't know when the tariff stuff is gonna be.
CT got an iguana on his table.
He has an iguana.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's actually, we usually do this at the beginning, and I totally forgot. But before we wrap, yeah, I mean, for pickups, you've got them in. We got it in the flash. Look at that.
It come to life when you. That's just the black light, man. You know, boom.
I don't think anybody ever thought in their life that they would be shining a black light on Ezra Miller, but here we are. It looks great though, man. Holy shit. And that fucking dewback, bro. I ain't kidding, man. Yeah, that's fucking huge, dude. All right, so are you glad you only got one?
Yeah, hell yes.
Yeah.
Did I see that Moose got two of them?
Yes.
Do the legs move or are they fixed?
They are fixed, but there is one. This one here is interchangeable.
Oh,
so they give you another one where he's kind of like it's pulled up like he's walking, and the jaw, they give you a jaw where the mouth is closed, but it looks great up close to teeth.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The paint, this yellow is really the light is screwing with the paint app, but the paint apps are amazing. It's got like a little sheen like reptiles do have, and yeah, I'm really happy. What a piece this thing is. But yeah, I'm glad we got one, and it is a piece like it's only got a couple good angles that you could really go ahead and pose this at. So I need to find a spot for this. It's going to take a little time to find where it's going to end up, but yeah,
it does look badass.
Congratulations to anyone else who was able to go ahead and
see. Now I'm a little jealous on it because I was gonna get it, but I was like, I don't have the room, and I still don't really think I have the room now. But you know, yeah, I don't know. Careful, Eric. I don't know, bro. A lot of people I've talked to messaged him, and he's just dodging everybody, and I don't know, bro. But word on the, I mean, I've seen posts everywhere on the groups and people I know personally. So, and I know you, so hopefully everything works out. But I don't know, bro. I think he's on the run, dude. So I don't know, man. I'm not really too sure. Does the dewback have heft? I'd imagine. Yeah, he's probably pretty. Yeah.
It's got some weight to it. Yep.
Yeah, it looks good. But I always, I ask that because I know a lot of, I mean, you guys as well.
Solid.
when there's larger items, a lot of people are like, I'm gonna get 2 bark speeders or 3 or 2 dewbacks, and then when you finally get one, you're kind of like, oh shit, okay, wait a minute.
Look, man, it's
Pretty
all
huge.
about
It's
room.
a lot,
I mean,
right?
if you've got the space and you can display it, then yeah, I mean, absolutely. You could get 2 and change it up so one's walking and they will look different. Right. But I don't got the space for that, man. And I've got good space, but I'm running out of it.
Yeah. No, I don't believe you are using CCFLs. It's just the standard sabers, right?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't. I just use the sabers they give you. I think they're good enough. They're good enough, and I'm not worried about something burning up in my display or anything.
Yeah. No, I think so, man. Yeah, bro. I mean, he has. So hopefully he's still good. I'm just being mindful. I've heard a lot of people lately being like, yo, Rock 'em on Chris been waiting over a year and dude's just dodging him and making up, so I don't know, dude. Like, I've heard other stories too. So it's just buyer beware is really all I'm saying when you order overseas.
Maybe it's just Rock 'em on Chris.
Maybe. I know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just fuck, dude. Yeah, he just thought it might feel like hollow plastic, the dewback, so that's why I was wondering if it has like heft to it. So that's cool. Yeah,
it's got weight, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So but dude, I think we're probably gonna wrap, dude. We at that 2-hour mark. That's a good time. I know. Rob, you got doing a show tonight, or?
I don't know. I was thinking about it, but I've got a bit of work to do.
Yeah.
And
you were streaming all day today, Rob.
Yeah, I did a 6-hour.
Never stopped you before, today. Bro. Come on. Never stopped you before. No, but I get you. Busy day, busy evening.
Yeah, no, I'm just behind doing. I did. You know who I interviewed yesterday? I interviewed Deborah Nudolman, who she was a costume designer on Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
She's John Landis's wife.
Oh shit.
She did Blues Brothers, American Werewolf, Spielberg's 1941, Spies Like Us, every Three Amigos. I mean, she was incredible
Three Amigos, hell yeah. I'll have to watch that. And did you put it up? Is it up?
No, I'm behind. It's
okay. I didn't get everything
more
going.
To put up, but it was a great conversation. She was delightful.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Well, then, so tomorrow, physical media? Yeah, maybe? Not sure yet? Okay, we're not sure.
Yet. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing.
No, that's fair.
I want to finish building these 9 Modu cases that I have here that are unbuilt.
9? Wow.
9, yeah, they're I have a few, but there's 9 DF60s, and I want to build them like the Hollywood squares, but they're all open on the inside. So it'll be one big cube, like 3, 3, 3. So it'll look like the Hollywood squares, but I'm going to leave the sides open, so there's one long inside bit.
Whoa,
so it'll be, because I don't have any DF1, so it'd be like having a DF120 and a DF60 next.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
DF180.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
right, like
3 DF180s.
Yeah,
that's,
man.
Stacked, and they're gonna go right over there.
Nah, bro, that's gonna be fucking sick, especially later with the Trek, because you can have little crews and move.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do is, I've got to take apart a few Modu cases to do that. So, which I'm fine with. And I bought more. I don't have the LED strip. I've got spotlights, so I bought a bunch of new spotlights.
Oh, cool. Hell
and
yeah.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna go Bob Dylan style and just fill them up.
Yeah, because you got a lot of shit.
I'm gonna put my 3 Thanos or Thani. I've got 3 Hot Toys Thanos figures and a big Thanos throne, and I want to have like crying Thanos on the ground and warrior Thanos and contemplative Thanos.
Hell yeah. No, that'd be great.
And all across, then it'll be like all the Marvel villains and then fighting, and then yeah,
bro, just give it. Yeah, look, I don't even want to do mine, man. I've got the shelf, the Modu case riser shelves are like 8 inches. You put those on the ground, and then your Modu cases sit on top, and they have drawers underneath.
Yeah, I have 3 of those too.
Okay, they're in boxes. That's a box. Well, you can't see it, but that's a box right there. That cardboard.
Yeah,
I just they've been around for months, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want to fucking build them because once I build them, they're now big. I don't know where to put them, and
underneath your mod cases.
well, that's the next part, right?
Yeah.
Is I have to disconnect every light, take out every figure. They're all wired, and then move, 3 Moduspace case DF120 somewhere with all the figures somewhere.
Yeah.
Just to put that down and then start restacking and plugging everything back in. And
The problem with Moduspace cases is like I want to buy those corner units.
Mhm.
The corner units.
Yeah.
So you can have them come this way, and because like I told you, I wanted to get the Quarks bar from 3D Trekker. And get 2 of them and have it curve around, and you could take every Star Trek figure and have them around at this extended bar.
It would look sick, dude. I'm with you, man.
Sick. And I just want to finish cleaning up all around. I've got like, so the Raw Observatory is a garage.
Mm-hmm.
A garage, but it's a wood garage, but even up top, started vacuuming out. I started putting Hot Toys boxes up in the rafters. So instead of CT style, because I was like, what am I going to do with all these boxes? But putting them up there, I could walk in and rather than just look at wood, I'm looking at Hot Toys boxes, which is kind of cool.
I'd rather look at boxes than look at wood.
Yeah. Well, it depends.
Depends. Depends for old people.
No, it depends on who you're with and whether you're looking at wood or not.
Agreed, but I digress. But that'll be really cool, man. Once you get them done, man. I'm trying to do the same as well. But Jay, man, my man, brother, cousins, he couldn't be here tonight, dude. But what's up, brother, man? Says I'm sorry I couldn't be here. He feels like shit. He does. So
you know why he feels like shit?
I know exactly why he feels like shit. Why don't you tell
Robert Joker?
I ain't just being cruel. That's just mean.
I know, it's terrible.
I know. You gotta get that shit over to him. What do you gotta say? He's right here. He's in the chat.
Well, I don't mean to be cruel.
I think you do.
That's funny, man. Oh shit, he left.
Did he leave or you put him out?
That was like the ultimate. I'm out. No, he probably
Damn.
he probably closed it by accident. We'll give him a second, but yeah.
Speaking of Joker, what's going on with yours back there? Is he,
you left. What do you? I saw you. Like, what happened?
No, I don't know what happened. I was just sitting there looking, and I just disappeared.
Oh, you were
sometimes
like,
I touch my mouse, and it just.
I wasn't sure. You're like, yeah, I don't mean to be cruel. And then you dipped. You're like, oh, this motherfucker's out.
I don't mean to be cruel. I'm out.
No, I know we got to get that. So hopefully, he's never gonna do that shit. Jay. Oh man, hopefully. No, we did not get an Okoye shout out tonight.
No, and it's. I'm banging my head against a wall. You'd think with the success of Sinners, and you'd think that America would be down for more black action figures, but apparently not. Black female action figures. So and I want Okoye.
There you go.
I don't understand. I want Okoye. Give it to me.
2 hours.
The thing is, it's not just Okoye. No. It was AO. Why not like a 2-pack? Why not? I mean, they are the stormtroopers of Wakanda. You can never have enough. I mean, they put out the Throne of Wakanda. They put out Shuri. They put out Black Panther. They put out Killmonger. They put out T'Chaka, his dad.
Oh, that's funny. He used the Force to boot you out of the street.
Hey, that's true.
That's funny, man. You're not wrong, but maybe one day, never say never type thing. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, can you imagine? I think we should all start saving money now for all the variants we're gonna get in Doom, Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I don't even want to talk about that shit right now.
All right, then what can you tell us about Doomsday, Rob?
Nothing.
I honestly know nothing about it. I don't know anything about it.
Man.
I can tell you I just reread Secret Wars and Secret Wars Battle World, and there's all kinds of things. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do God Emperor Doom or all that stuff, but I want to buy those figures.
I'm looking forward to it. I think the problem that I'm having with it is, again, this is a whole topic for another night, but it's just, if they release that much shit like they did like with Infinity War and Endgame, then you really got to be like, dude, I'm not gonna go down a whole nother line. And that's where, to kind of bring it back to your earlier point before we wrap, is that, you could have all this Endgame shit and you're like, this was the best ever, and then they drop another 30 from these two movies, like it's almost like a 2.0 in a way, right? If they're like, here's a whole nother big event of a whole big lineup again, and they're all like rolling eyes and updated.
But it's all variants, you know. It's all the end of the multiverse, and it's like what they really haven't put out. I was surprised they didn't do any variants of. I mean, they did Doctor Strange variants, but they didn't do any variants for Multiverse of Madness. They didn't make a Professor X.
No, they didn't do
in the wheelchair, which I really wanted to get because you know I've got a lot of X-Men, like third-party X-Men, and they didn't do Fantastic Four. They didn't do. I mean, they didn't even do Monica Rambeau from Marvels.
No, they didn't.
Speaking of, I would love to have gotten that figure.
I actually would have too.
And they haven't done a Kamala Khan either. Probably because the Carol Danvers, the figure didn't sell.
Yeah, but that's how it goes, man. If these movies or shows don't perform well.
But I thought that for the first Carol Danvers, I mean the Captain Marvel figure from the first movie is great. With the
I like the
jacket.
Mohawk one. That's what you're talking about with the swap out with the yeah. That's actually cool. I'd like that version of her. Not so much in the movies, but like comics. I like that Mohawk. That shit's cool to me. But
got that Kree look.
Yeah.
Totally, well, it's funny because you know they Hot Toys sent me a free gift. I mean, a Sideshow sent me a free gift when they were giving away Captain Marvel figures. Remember that?
Yep.
And so now I've got both. I've got the swap out Mohawk and I've got the regular Carol Danvers figure.
That's pretty badass. And you're like,
yeah, because I didn't care about the Infinity War one.
No, I'm with you. I like the Mohawk one. So, but we do. I mean, a lot of you guys in the chat, man. Fantastic Four, whatever we got from this Doom stuff. I mean, and I know there's a lot of people who are like, fuck it, I don't collect Marvel. I get that too. But there's gonna be a lot of cool shit coming, and then we're like, what do we do? So, but other than that, man, we'll probably wrap, dude. But Mario, man, it's always good. I'm glad that you've did some time, man. You got some shit coming up too, though, right? I got to full screen you.
Oh, I might. Well, first of all, yeah, it was cool to come back, man. I've been just so busy, man, for the past few months, and it's been nice to finally come through on a Saturday, man, and hang out with y'all. Might have something coming out. I'm like Rob. I'm like, I don't know, but I might do something Monday night. We'll see.
Oh.
I've been worked on a new thumbnail and logo design and all that fun stuff. I had fun doing that. You know, that was a blast. And that made me like, shit, I should like probably bring Monday nights again. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Streaming is fun, dude. And I you know, man. I hate it. You guys already know I've been going through a little bit of shit on my end. Just dumb health crap that's defective. But you know, so sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I'm not every week, and I'm trying to be, and I even like doing my mornings, but there's something about it, man. Robin, you know, like we like to stream, and not only do I like to stream and make content and do photos and stuff, I like everybody in the chat. I like the community. So it's like, it sucks sometimes where you're like, when you step back like that, or maybe you're not doing it as often like I have been lately, you start, you know, I miss it. I'm like, no, I gotta be here, man. You know, and all you guys in the chat, man, you know, or like I've been doing Saturdays for like 4 years. It's like, I need to, how do I not, you know, I don't want to like let people down either. I know I appreciate you guys. I value everybody's time, and you guys don't have to be here. You could be doing anything, you know? So yeah, I always think about that. I'm like, no, people want to come and watch, and I gotta, you know, so, and it's fun, man. I'm with you, Lou, man. I want to do some morning stuff again too, man. So it's, I appreciate it. I do too, man. I love morning because it's usually just me, and I'm just chatting with everybody in the chat, and it's fun. And you know, I do miss that stuff, man. I do. I digress. I don't want to get too sentimental on it, but yeah, it's always fun to stream and hang out with everybody in the community. But 16 Fixel, what's up, bro? He said, good evening, everyone. Good to see Mario back on the stream. Met Rob at San Diego Comic-Con last year, and we talked Hot Toys for 20 minutes. Great dude.
Yeah, man. Awesome. I love Comic-Con this year. Is going to be great. Max Allen Collins, who wrote our audio drama, is one of the guests of honor. So we're going to do a couple of panels there, and it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, bro. I mean, we did True Noir panels last year, but nobody had heard of it. You know, because it wasn't done.
I still got to finish it.
Yeah, let's.
So what do I finish first?
Watch
True
Andor,
Noir or Andor?
No, watch Andor. You gotta.
Oh my
watch
god!
The last 6 episodes of Andor.
Oh my god! Which
here's the thing. Look, here's the thing. I know. It's a different pace. I know it's a different
I love
kind
Andor.
of a thing. Oh well, I
love its
watched the
pacing.
first
It's
6.
fine. Yeah.
Look, all I can tell you is that the last 6 episodes of Andor are brilliantly conceived and executed entertainment.
So which do you like better, the Robert Byron Burnett's True Noir or Andor?
Like, I mean, you can't see one.
I didn't say see if I had I know.
How
I'm just.
dare you, sir?
I'm
No,
putting you on the
I would
spot.
say I would. No, I mean, I'm really proud of True
course,
Noir, but
that's
I would be the kind of thought that was put into those last 6 episodes of Andor are exquisite entertainment. I mean, it's brilliant storytelling on every
How
level.
dare you ask him that?
I have to. It's just
It's
all
like the
fun.
Kobayashi Maru.
It is a Kobayashi Maru, and there's a third option. There, you don't, because you can't win the Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah, no, but it's just, look, I was stunned by it. And I'm just telling you, when you watch episode 8 halfway through that episode, you're going to be just, I mean, everything that
I'll watch
happened
it
in
this
that
week.
episode, it's, what do you mean this week? It's less than 3 hours of your time. You can go watch it right now.
No, man, it's
Baldur's
I
Gate.
got Baldur's Gate. I gotta get to man.
Nah, man, I don't need to play
Come
Baldur's
on,
Gate today.
bro.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably hang out with some people in Discord. You guys come hang out with us if you'd like. We always hang out in there, especially after the show. So there's more if you guys want to come in and listen or chat.
We do a community watch for Andor.
We do that every week.
Well, not
in
Mondays
Discord.
because I got Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, no, we're
And
actually
then
not
we go
playing
right
D&D. We're not playing D&D this Monday, but I do have a doctor's appointment Monday. But after that, I'll be more than happy to watch some more Andor, of course. So
Yeah,
anyway,
dude, you really should watch it because it's truly something.
I'm gonna watch it.
Better than Picard 3.
You know what?
The thing about I'll tell you the thing about Picard 3 is Picard 3 was not perfect.
No, but
You
neither
know,
is Andor, bro. Let's be real.
But
it's not
in
perfect.
You don't know that.
It's not perfect.
In terms of
You don't know that.
in terms of fulfillment and in terms of what they're aspiring to do, those last 6 episodes of Andor, and by the way, if you watch those last 6 episodes of Andor and then watch Rogue One right away, because it'll pop up. Rogue One will pop up when you get to the end of Andor. It is a very satisfying.
You are making this dude's ego explode right now. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's glowing. He's got like sunshine and rainbows. I don't even know who this guy is anymore.
But it's what we want. You know what it is? It's the fulfillment of what we're looking for out of what Star Wars can be. You know what I mean?
Sure, I get that. I get that.
It'll stick with you too.
But that's assuming, and we really got to wrap here in a minute, but that's assuming that Lucasfilm wants to continue going with his directing and writing.
Well, it's over.
Right, but
There's no. I don't
Andor's
think he'll-
over, but
I don't think he'll go back to Star Wars.
No, he said he's done. Wasn't he Tony Gilroy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he got to.
Almost completely, yeah.
But what it has done is it set a look. Star Wars needed to have a high bar set. We've been getting too much. I want to see a Boba Fett show done with the same intelligence that Andor was done with. I don't think it needs to be like Andor, but I want to see. They could have done a really hard-hitting Scarface, Godfather, Goodfellas.
they should have. But that's
I
like
thought
that.
that's
That's
what I
like
thought it was
his
gonna be.
panache, right? He was able to bring this with Andor, much like Terry brought with Picard season 3. This flavor that is absent from the rest of these
But
respected
I think
IPs.
what all of us
So-
want is smart Star Wars, and I don't mean as smart as Andor. I think you still want. Andor was the war side of. I mean the war side of it all. What we want is also the swashbuckling, wildly entertaining, lightsaber swinging, snub nose fighter battling. We want that too.
Yeah.
But it's like the thing about Tony Gilroy is he thought about the story he wanted to tell. So when you watch it and how all these characters, especially how all these characters interact and how he set it all up. I mean, there's no reason why you can't do that with all. And I would say this, Skeleton Crew is also in a very different way, a good show.
Didn't watch it.
but it's not. It wasn't what I wanted necessarily, but it was good. When they set out to make that show, they wanted it to appeal to make it more kid friendly. It was smart. It worked. The characters were good, and I thought Skeleton Crew, while it might not have been my thing, it's really good. And looking at those are two different sides of the same Star Wars coin, and it shows what you can do in the universe. Whereas I thought like Acolyte, Book of Boba Fett, those are sort of deeply compromised shows for various reasons, and they could have been great. I mean, I would love to see Tony Gilroy. See, like Tony Gilroy would not be the guy I want to see tackle Knights of the Old Republic.
No,
you need a swash. Chad Stahelski, who did the John Wick movies, could handle that. Give me by the way, a friend of mine saw Ballerina.
Oh.
And he said it is fucking great. Not only did he say it was great, he said for a lot of people that always bitch and moan and complain about how girls can take down these guys bigger than them and how can they beat them up.
Yeah.
The movie directly addresses that.
Whoa.
In the movie, they talk about it. And he said it was way better than he thought it was going to be. He knew it was going to be good. He was expecting to like it.
Just not sure how.
Yeah, but he said it was way, it was great. And he's like, John Wick isn't just a cameo. I mean, he's not a big part of the movie, but he's integral to the film. Like, it's not just he shows up in one scene.
Okay.
And another, this is a friend of mine who works in exhibition, so he has to book cinema, book cinema.
Oh, yeah.
The other thing he saw in IMAX was F1. The Brad Pitt F1 movie, the Formula 1 movie.
That does look kind of neat.
He said it was incredible. He said that was incredible. Ballerina was incredible. He said Mission Impossible was all over the place, but he enjoyed it.
Oh,
and I trust his. I trust.
Tell me more about Andor episode 8.
No, I gotta go.
No, we're done. We're done.
Andor,
we're done.
It's one of the greatest hours of television I've seen in years.
Well, let's wrap up so I can go watch it.
All right.
How about that?
What's up, Nightmare, bro?
It's
Sorry, man, I saw you earlier, bro.
unbelievable. And remember, that's BBY 2.
Okay.
So I mean, we're getting there. You get to see BBY 2 and BBY 1.
Cool.
I don't even know who you are.
You
anymore,
okay?
man.
You don't look so good.
Me? I'm good. But for him to say that's better than Picard,
It's different than Picard. But the thing about Picard was, remember, it had its characters already established.
True, these are a lot of new characters.
Whereas these are all new characters, and Andor is doing a lot of different things. It's showing you why this rebellion happens. It's showing you the workaday, why the Empire is truly evil, and the Empire is truly fucking evil. What they do is truly evil.
But do we need to know this? Because we watch A New Hope and Onward.
Well, you know what I think? Look, we've just taken for granted the Empire's bad. But, I mean, now Star Wars has become relevant to our own human history because these kinds of events have happened throughout our history, whether it was in Rome, whether it was the French resistance during World War II, which Andor
That's kind of what I was feeling that was a lot of when I watched especially episode 4, 5, and 6. I was totally feeling
4, 5, and 6 are good.
French, German.
But 7, 8, 9, I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are next fucking level.
All right. I'll watch it.
I'll
watch it the next day or two.
They're out of the ballpark on every level.
You guys hear it, man. Rob is Andor, pro Andor.
Come on, Anthony, get on board for the big win.
Yeah.
Most people are in the chat too, and I like it. I'm just behind. That's it.
It's like that's the Colonel in like Full Metal Jacket. Come on in for the big win. Let's do that, and it's great. And I would say episode 8 of Andor is it's jaw dropping. When you get it's just jaw dropping. And you know what?
You're hyping me up.
You know what Andor does better than anything else, and episode 8 will make you feel this. The scariest things in the world, the scariest sound in the world is the sound of a TIE fighter. Andor did good with that in the first season when there were TIE fighters off in the distance. But when you see TIE fighters, and it's subtle, subtle. But when a TIE fighter flies by, you're like, shit is going down. And not even because the TIE fighters aren't even a part of it. They just fly overhead, and it's scary as F.
Good, as it should be. That's like hearing the fucking
because you know what? Other than a
flying
lightsaber,
over,
other than a lightsaber,
Mhm.
I would say that in terms of sound effects, the most recognizable sound effect from Star Wars is a TIE fighter.
Yeah,
Everyone knows what you can hear it right now in your head. Everyone knows
you're
what
not
a TIE
wrong.
fighter sounds
No,
like.
it's in my head.
And you know,
Over a blaster, you think so?
Yeah, because blasters are kind of generic.
But not the Star Wars one. Everybody takes the pew pew pew. You know, I mean.
Yeah, but there's which blaster? There's Stormtrooper blasters. There's Han Solo's
Yeah, they all
blaster,
make the same sound. Yeah,
there's
sure.
bigger blasters. Nothing sounds like a TIE fighter.
No.
Right.
What's up,
Nothing.
Ash? How you doing, bro?
A lightsaber and a TIE fighter are two of the most unique. And I would say, I mean, R2D2. When you hear R2D2 beeping, you know who that is. But it's beeps and boops. Whereas a TIE fighter was a made up. You know, had to make that sound.
Yeah.
You got
Damn
it.
it.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna go watch it. As
If
soon as we're done
only
here.
to see where. I mean, don't you think K2SO? You see him as a friendly guy, friendly droid, right?
K2SO, but what about before that? Before he was
What? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
What you're saying?
It made me want to buy 4 or 6
Okay.
of those.
L. Walker, did you just spoil it, dude?
I don't know.
No.
I'm not looking at chat.
Not at all.
Okay. As long as-
No, you can't. It can't be spoiled for you. You have to see it in context.
All right.
All right.
Nothing
all
can
right.
be nothing. It's episode 8 is there's no revelation like I am your father.
Oh yeah.
It's not like that.
No,
It's
I
it's
wouldn't
it's the
figure.
whole story on BBY2, dude. That's where it's at.
Okay.
And,
Well,
and
I'll watch it. You're so excited.
I've watched it 3 times.
But dude, I'm glad because you hate everything. So I'm glad.
I don't hate I love everything. I
gotta
hate
go.
most
But
Star
Strange New
Wars.
World season 3 is in July, bro. Right?
That
or June,
looks
and
terrible.
and I'm gonna watch every fucking episode.
I will watch every episode, but it
You
looks
will,
terrible.
and I will watch your recaps of every episode.
I'm not gonna give it. You know what? I'm out.
You are.
No more.
You
no
are.
More reviews
No
for me.
bullshit. You're gonna talk about Strange New Worlds and how modern fucking things can't do it, and how Star Trek can learn from Andor. That's a title.
Yeah, Star
got
Trek
you, bro.
can learn from Andor, but the problem is you need Academy Award winning or Academy Award nominated writer directors like Tony Gilroy. And by the way, do you know Andor? Tony Gilroy was the showrunner, but his 2 brothers, one was another writer. Dan Gilroy was a writer, and his brother John was the editor.
Yeah.
So you literally had 3 brothers. And Lou Sasso's. You will not think it sucks. You might think the first 3 episodes are a little rough.
Marco.
BBY4 is a little rough.
No, I will. I gotta go, but I like Strange
Everyone in
New
the chat
Worlds,
still might
man.
fall asleep.
I like Strange New Worlds. I know it looks, but it's whatever. There's something
the
about
third
it.
season, it looks like the whole thing's a goof.
I don't know why I like it. Maybe because I don't take it too serious, but I like it.
Just watch BBY2, man.
Thank you.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's-
So much, Rob.
No,
Thank you.
Rob, I understand what Rob's saying.
No.
He likes Andor for the same reason I like Strange New Worlds. Is that
No, one's good and one isn't.
the last few Star Trek things, aside from Picard 3, I've just been like, dude, I don't like this shit. I didn't like Discovery.
good.
I didn't like Picard 1 and 2.
Rob's opinion is
And
the
then all of a sudden,
only
and then all of a sudden we
opinion
get Strange
that
New
matters
Worlds, and
here.
that's
Let's
my
just-
Andor to your Star Wars, you know? Like,
Dude, I told you I want a 1-to-1 scale EDM droid so I can play that piece of music. I want him to float around I want to hang him from my apartment or my ceiling, my apartment.
A lot of people
It's
do.
not an apartment.
I will go watch Andor. We're gonna watch it. Yeah, nothing changed, man. It's all the
Dude,
same.
you
And
gotta watch.
I get it, bro. But I kind of like Strange New Worlds. I don't know why I like it. I can't explain it. Maybe they hypnotized me.
No, I understand. It's you know,
know.
it's
Bro, I don't know,
pretty
bro.
thing
I like that season 2 episode where fucking Christina Chong, I forgot her, the
to
con
Toronto.
descendant. I like when she went back and met Kirk like that and didn't know him.
Yeah, and Khan was living in Toronto as a kid.
I don't
The
care.
timeline's
I don't
really
care.
Terrible.
Nothing
Yeah,
makes
if
sense
Khan was
anymore.
not in that episode, it would have been a fair episode of Star Trek.
But I thought that was a nice story. It was a touching
Yeah.
story. And I thought that was cool.
No, they completely threw up in the face of Star Trek continuity
Well, dude,
and
Star
ruined
Wars does
continuity
it.
and things
Star
forever.
Wars does it all the fucking time.
No, dude, I'm telling you.
I'm not talking about Andor. I'm just saying in general, there's always continuity things.
Dude,
I know.
There's also, as it was pointed out to me today, there is a line, and when you think about it in context, you know who Luthen is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I do.
Luthen asks a question to somebody, and I won't tell you who or what, and about something, and he goes, "There's only 2 counterfeits in here," and you know what they are.
2 things in here that are questionable.
2 things in here that are. It's such a great line because when you think about what he's really saying, it's great. It's great. That scene is so good. Come on, man. Is he out? Is he just gone?
You said he'd be right back.
Why is he willfully not watching Andor?
All right, I'm back, dude. Are you guys still talking about Andor?
This is an argument we have in Discord.
I gotta go. No, I'm watching it this week. We're finishing.
How is this week? You know what? I was sitting there at 5:59.
What is the name of this show, Anthony?
Yeah,
what is the name of your show? Tales of the Dark Side.
I know. I want to watch it. Jesus Christ.
Is it Dungeons and Dragons?
The Trials.
You owe it to your fans to watch this thing and get on here and talk about it.
Shit. Okay.
I'm always going to the big one.
I will watch it this week. I don't know. I got busy.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing. So
then
I'll watch
you should
tomorrow.
watch 6 hours of great Star Wars.
I've heard that was 3. Now it's 6.
Well, that's because you got to watch BBY 2 and BBY 1.
Listen. Right. There will be a marathon in Discord tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll watch it tomorrow.
I don't know,
guys.
What are you going to do? Avoid us?
First of all, you won't be able to stop. The only reason I stopped is because there was only 3 episodes at a time.
Yeah. Well,
it's done, right? The show's over?
I had missed last week, and then I was like, oh, now it seems daunting to watch 6 in a row. So I was like, all right, I'll just catch it.
Not when you watch them, it won't. But you won't be able to get through them fast enough.
But we're watching them tomorrow. If you guys want to come join the Discord, guys know the link. It should be in the chat here on the description. But come join if you're not already in there, and we'll watch it tomorrow. I'll put them on, or at least the last 6. I don't know if we'll put on all 12, but we'll definitely.
Well, you said you caught up to.
No. I didn't see the 7, 8, 9, and then the last 3.
Right, that's what I mean. But you've caught up to
6. Yeah. 1 through 6 I've seen.
Yeah, well, a year goes by. You'll get it.
Right, a year. Yeah, exactly. So, CT, you have any final thoughts? I gotta go.
What I would say, look, these are great times collecting. I know we're going through some tough times with some tariffs and shipping and everything like that, but these times are the times that shape your collection. So don't worry about it if stuff gets by. You get on a wait list. There's always time. Just be patient. It all comes around again. So
can we clip this for the next time CT misses something and he starts freaking out?
Well, no, it happens, but there's always something.
Episode 8, bro.
All right, episode 8 tomorrow, guys. Come hang out with us. You can hang out with us tonight too. We're probably gonna bullshit for a little bit in the server, but tomorrow we'll watch it, and it's madness. Look, I've had shit going on, man. I really have. And then by the time I'm like done, I'm like tired, and I don't want to watch the shit when I'm tired.
That's
you can't watch Andor when you're tired.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock on.
I'm not saying
Wednesday night.
I'm saying like fucking at the time, like.
I was there, Johnny on the spot.
You were there. You were, and I'm so proud of you, dude. I am. I mean,
when the thing was spinning, clicking into Disney Plus, I'm like, why hasn't it clicked in yet?
You're like, here we go. Let's go. I'm glad you have high enthusiasm. A lot of you guys, and I do too. I just got to check it out, man. Watch it tomorrow. We'll throw it on. All right. We'll do it live.
All I can say is you'll never look at a guy in the hotel who takes your bags up to your room in the same way. Because he probably is sympathetic to the rebellion. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, my friends, we'll watch it tomorrow. You guys, we'll see you next week, most likely.
How do we live in a world where you're reluctant to watch Star Wars?
I'm not reluctant. I've been busy.
What's more important?
I'm gonna go.
We just spent 2.5 hours talking about Darth Vader figures, and you're not watching Andor.
All right.
All right, I'm out.
All right. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.
What do you do tomorrow?
Watch an Andor. Come hang out with us in the Discord. We'll see you guys out. We're gonna take us out. We're gonna take us out.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. And thing sucks. In 5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.